Yeah, if we can get
Already
him,
jammed.
yo, www.
We got
him.
Oh,
Hello, everybody.
Oh,
Gosh,
hello!
we love live. Gosh, we love a live.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to BlackwaterDnD, the show where a bunch of people, 6 of us today, play Dungeons and Dragons, and we go down caves, we get into trouble, we
Just a little.
solve mysteries
Ooh.
fairly
Mhm.
ineffectually,
Yep.
and we don't roll dice.
No,
That's
you'll notice that very quick.
it's Blackwater D&D, and we're so glad to have you.
Yes, welcome everyone to, if this is your first night with us, and obviously welcome back to all the people we love dearly who have been with us for a very long time. You will notice that one of our crew is not here this evening. This is our first show where Adam is on his hiatus at this point. We miss him terribly, and he will be back very soon. Rest assured, Finnan, we've kept Finnan in the art scroll, of course, because we will be talking about him, I'm certainly, all the time. But yeah, so we're really excited to be here and play some D&D for y'all.
I feel like if
go ahead,
any
John.
character wants to cast sending to Finnan, I can just shout at Adam. Because we still live together.
You
We
still
can
live
probably get
together.
him for 25 words.
Yes.
he's got to write it down
Like-
though.
Yeah.
And like throw it into your room with like a paper airplane.
I love that.
We're going to get one of those little like suction tubes that I
Yeah.
guess they had in the 50s.
No,
I
need
would
you-
love if you just got 2 tin cans.
Yes,
to
that's
keep
exactly what I was
string
gonna
and
say.
You have it out on like in the hallway.
And it hangs on your moose's antlers when you're not using it.
That's perfect. I like that a lot.
I need that. I know we do announcements after the intro, so should we roll that intro?
I like an intro, yeah.
Let's
I'd love an
roll it.
intro.
I could do
Roll
that.
it.
I could partake.
Ba-da-da-doom, ba-da-da-doom, yeah, yeah, yeah. When you're stuck in quarantine and there's nothing on TV, come on down, come and see Blackwater D&D.
They pulled me out and maced me.
Is that what we came back in on?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, dang. Are we back yet?
It must be. The
I
intro
think
is
we're
not
back.
that long.
I think we're back. Okay, I'm going to jump into some announcements once I stop laughing. A big thank you to our sponsors, Legendcraft, a nerdy woodworking company. I'll get it right one day, from Calgary, who we love very much. They have recently completed their Kickstarter for the spell
Nerdy Woody,
trackers.
there's a
Mhm.
basilisk in my booze. Please continue.
Okay.
So stupid.
So dumb. I love it. We are in the middle of a giveaway kind of stretch here. We have 3. One health tracker that has been given away last week to Desert Flower. I think it was 428 or 248 or something like that. We love you. That is going to be on its way very shortly. But I have 2 beautiful spell trackers right here with the Blackwater logo on the back that I would absolutely love to give away to you tonight, in an exceedingly chaotic fashion as we did last week. With
yeah.
the
my
keyword
favorite
this
part,
week
I
will
can't
not
wait.
be yop. It will be something different, but I'm only going to do that if we get to 950 followers. If we get to 950 followers this evening, we will do a giveaway. If we get to 1,000 followers, we will absolutely be giving away both of them. So call your parental figure or anyone important to you in your life right now. Get them to come hang out with us and follow us so that you could potentially win these beautiful spell trackers.
Should I call my dad and get him to follow?
Probably. Yeah, you should call your dad. So go check Legendcraft out. There's also Silverwing Armory. They sell paper products for all your RPG needs. Check them both out. And if anything that they sell tickles your fancy, you can enter the code Blackwater at checkout for a discount. What a delight. Also love as well to our dice goddess, Keisha. Check her out at Fairy Dragon Dice, and her commissions are going to be open soon, so DM her for all your dice needs. And our campaign artist, as you saw, we rolled out our level 15 character art last week, and it's here in this beautiful overlay. And in the middle, was there maybe, I don't know, with the scroll is the incomparable Tiana Kovacevic, and you can find her at miss._marston on Instagram. She is our official artist. We love her to the end of the earth and back, and you should get art done by her too. Her commissions are open, so she has very limited spots because she's amazing and one of the best artists to work with ever. So please head on over. If you want to get art done by her, head on over to her Instagram and message her. Merchandise. Do you like merchandise? I think you do. So you need to go and get some Blackwater merchandise. Head on over to our Teespring store. You can type !merch in the chat and head on over and send us your pictures of you in your sweet Blackwater swag. A big thank you to everyone who subscribes to us. So if you do subscribe to us, your subscriptions don't really roll over every month, especially with Prime. So you do need to re-up those if that is something that you want to do. And if you are a subscriber, you get access to our emotes. All of those are done by Tiana, and our two newest ones, a Mish cat butt and a little heart, which is the best. We also have a coffee, which you can donate to us too if you would like to donate above and beyond a subscription. And if subscribing is not a thing that you want to do, just come be here and hang with us and come sit at our table, because we love that too. If you want to get involved in chronicling our history and our lore, come get involved with Lore Club. You can type !lore in the chat, and you can find a Google form that will help put you in touch with one of our amazing mods, the New Experience Network, who set up an unbelievable community lore project. There are spreadsheets. They're color-coded. It's a delight. There are like tabs. There's multiple spreadsheets and multiple documents. Mwah, it's a chef's kiss and a treat. Would love to have you come join us. And I pop in every now and again and make some corrections and all that kind of stuff. And we're going to have a great time with it. So
You pop in every now and then and mark their work. Is that what I'm hearing?
well, no, they ask questions and then they're like spelling on this. And
Such as, is this right?
Yeah. And then I go, yes. But as we've been proven tonight, not all of my spelling is correct, but shut up,
So
Tim.
much of the spelling is
Shut up, Tim.
incorrect.
But it's in the book, so it's fine.
Well,
Well, I mean, I will
Just
say we are working on a project to canonize,
Yes.
and to make everything real straight. And Lore
We're-
Club has been playing a larger part in that than I would have anticipated to begin with. So Lore Club, you're doing good work, and it's seeing official results.
Ooh.
And that's one of the many things that we're working on, and can't announce just yet, but
Ooh.
wheels are in motion.
Ooh, we love that. So last thing here on the docket is our programming for this week. We are back on Monday with Chatwater, and we're moving into the Elemental Chaos arc. It's a really big one. It's like a 20 episode arc. It's the second arc that we went on. If you missed last week's episode chronicling the early days arc, please go head on back to it's here on Twitch, and it's also on YouTube, and it's also in our history and lore section on both mediums. So go head on over there and check it out. You'll be coming to chat with us about where we go to travel to Sil N to investigate the sea that walked. It'll be very mysterious, and there'll be a lot of mysteries that we didn't solve until all at once, and then we were like, oh no, this is very bad. So Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then probably one of my favorite announcements that we've ever made. Big news alert next Wednesday for Behind the Screen. We are so excited to welcome our very special guest, Dungeon Scribe, who is a homebrew creator on Instagram, making all sorts of weapons and magical items. He's been a fan of the show for a long time and a member of the community, and we love him. And he's going to come hang out with us on Behind the Screen on Wednesday.
Oh, wow, that he's been a fan of the show for a while, because
Yeah.
I've been like, we've been a fan of his work.
We've been a fan of his for a very long
a
time.
hot minute.
I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to have such a good time. For anybody who has not seen Dungeon Scribe stuff,
What are you doing?
what are you doing? But
Yeah, go.
they're on Instagram, and go check out what he does, because he makes such cool D&D items.
So
and they are
cool.
different and exciting and all of that. And the art is beautiful, and they're super cool.
Put some of them in your home games.
Oh my gosh.
I remember the first time that Dungeon Scribe Instagram put on his stories that he watched our show, and we were all like, what? Dungeon Scribe watched our show? Hey, this is great. So we got really excited about it, and he's so gracious, and he's going to come be on the show with us. So we're really, really stoked. And so if you have any questions for Dungeon Scribe, please feel free to throw them up in the chat tonight, or just come hang out with us on Wednesday, because they'll be taking questions from the chat, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Wednesday here on our channel. And next week, we will be making some amazing and programming announcements about some stuff coming up near the end of the month. So come back every week and come hang out with us. We thank you for being here. So let's play some friggin' Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh boy.
Oh
So
boy.
last week, after a night of revelry, Blackwater began to piece together the rest of the night at Uvrat's Hole. Recalling Nepi's Adonis hallucination, they decided to take Serpenthus up on her offer of providing the spell components for legend lore. They set out the mandolin that they had found, which they had discovered was in fact from a parallel universe, a powerful relic from a lost empire. Its frequency was in discord with this universe. They also cast legend lore on Nepentha's ring, a trinket she had believed she'd had forever. It was, in fact, a ring of the multiverse, crafted by the Harmonic Keeper, that connected her soul to other souls across the multiverse that shared a similar frequency. They decided to check in with Adonis after leaving Ceva Aelyria. They then checked in with their friend Limeric, only to discover he was in need of their help, having been captured by Halora. The party split up to see if they could find any more information on Halora before setting out, with Tiana and Clack deciding to explore some of the caves surrounding the city, having been suggested by letters. They came across a retriever harvesting sericite, and it attempted to make off with Clack as well, but Tiana managed to get the upper hand, and a shot from the Staff of Wonder caused the creature to flee. The party arrived and decided to head out as soon as possible, but Finnan decided to stay behind, wanting to take the opportunity to learn more about the descendants of Erlavin's refugees and participate in the leadership of the city, splitting with the party for now. So we pick up as Finnan has headed back to the temple with the fractured consort. What would you all like to do?
I think we were taking a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
and
We were
hanging out.
just wrapping up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yana, you said that the retriever it just disappeared, right?
Yeah, it kind of like melded into the wall. It disappeared. It was weird.
Well, I feel like we've got two options, and one, neither of them are good, but one seems better to me. One is we follow this cave into the darkness because that's where that thing came from, or we head over the ice, which is dangerous, but we know will get us in the direction we're going. Because the thing came from the cave, there's reason to believe that we might find something from there, but that seems dubious at best.
Well, if they can meld in or pop in, I'm certain they could meld out or pop out. And
My
we
God.
also have no guarantees that those caves go to where we need to go.
Then we're in agreement over the ice.
Give me just one moment while you're finishing up your rest. I'm just going to run to see Serpenthus very briefly, and I'll be right back.
Right on.
Yes, I'm going to run
Okay.
while they're finishing up.
Serpenthus?
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Hi.
I'm so sorry to bother you. Something has happened and we must leave the city immediately.
Okay.
There was a retriever in the caves. A large metal spider.
Oh dear.
Do you know of Halora?
I know of her, but I don't know her personally. There is talk of her. I know she's a powerful mage. But I must say I don't know much about her. She doesn't really interact with us.
It seems she has been mining your sericite.
Really?
There are cracks in the wall and pieces missing.
Well, thank you for bringing this information to my attention. We'll have to set out a rotation of guards, I suppose. But there is sericite everywhere. I'm not sure that we'll be able to keep an eye on all of it.
Of course. The retriever attempted to take Clack and Tiana.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's hers. And we are heading there now. She has our friend.
Right. Good luck. I wish I could offer you more information, but
No, no, that's absolutely fine. I simply wanted to let you know that. And I know we had said tea for, but that will obviously have to wait
Yes.
for later. I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Sure. What do you need?
In 4 days' time, are you familiar with the outside world's calendar?
Not particularly. We spend most of our time here, so
Right.
day and night passes a bit differently.
Right. Well, in 4 sun cycles time, it is a whole day of sorts for Pelo,
Hmm.
the Dawnfather. It's called the equinox of the Dawnfather. And I'm sure Finnan will come to this in his time if he chooses to talk to you about it, but I have reason to be worried that he may face some sort of retribution from a god.
Really?
Before Relavin, his patron was a powerful celestial being who follows Pelor.
Hmm.
The relationship was frankly abusive and awful, and Finnin, finding and discovering Relavin, abjured it, turned his patronage, or turned his devotion, I suppose, to Relavin, and this entity blinded him.
Interesting.
This is the first of the holy days of Pelor. We are technically in his patron month, and in my history, I have known that there have been instances where Pelor has taken the opportunity to retrieve those who have strayed from him.
Well, he may be in the safest place he could be. Do you know much about Sarasite?
Only what Finnin has told to us. It's something unlike anything we had seen before.
Yes. When the Aelyrians rose to power, it was built on the back of Sarasite, because at the time, magic was reserved for those who were devout.
Right.
And Sarasite unlocked something in the Aelyrians, allowed them to wield great magic to combat the divine. So perhaps he is exactly where he is supposed to be.
I don't doubt it. That is comforting. Are you able to send?
Not today, but I could. I'm sure I have the spell around here somewhere.
If there is anything, I know we will be far, but please don't hesitate to let us know.
Very well.
My goddess has a long history with Pelor, so perhaps a call for aid might be helpful.
Of course.
Thank you. I'm gracious.
Be safe on your journey.
We will try.
The ice can be dangerous.
Yes, I would like to say we are aware, but I don't think we have any idea. All right, take good care. Hopefully I'll see you soon.
Yes.
And I go.
Sounds good. All right. And you all kind of come together.
Can I call Kamea before we leave?
Sure.
Can I just step away and do that? Hello?
Hi, love.
All right. So we're off again. Our friend has been taken.
Oh no, who?
Limeric. He helped us a while ago. We found him.
Right.
He's been taken by a wizard named Halora.
Right.
So, we're going to do that now.
All right. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah. We'll be home soon, hopefully.
I hope so. It's going to be a big celebration for Palor soon for the equinox.
Yeah. That's exciting.
It'll be fun.
Maybe I'll be home by then.
I hope so.
Me too.
Stay safe.
You too. I love you.
I love you.
Bye.
All right. All right. Yep.
The ice.
All right.
The
So you
ice.
gather up your things and you head out of the city. It's still relatively early. It's kind of like midday, I think, by the time after the stuff in the morning. So you head out, and by the time you get out of the cave proper to the shoreline, it's kind of mid-afternoon. It's probably about 2. You kind of make your way back through and over the long bridge and out through the crevasse into the shoreline. And you feel that biting cold once again. I'll have everyone make a Constitution save.
Fuck. I forgot about this. We should
We're-
get. Can we get warmer things?
We're near Cali, right?
We are near
Yeah,
Cali.
you are all near Cali.
Oh,
Aw.
let's roll some obnoxious numbers to start the day.
24.
Okay.
Con
See what I
save?
can do about
Mhm.
this.
Yeah.
I'm a constitute little gnome.
Oh. Math.
14, Tim.
14. Okay.
24.
24. Okay.
32.
32. So you all kind of bundle up tight. You see Clack kind of just like pull the robe around him. Letters, you like the cold gets to you as you like, is even with all your fur, it just seems to penetrate through, and you just get
Not
this
insulating fur. It's
deep
scarf fur.
cold. Yeah, exactly. You're not used to the heat, the cold. You're very much a creature of the heat, and you suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay, I know we're just leaving, but like, I forgot how cold it is because it's really lovely in there. Should we just check in and be like, are we dressed appropriately? You guys live here. What do you do when you go out into the cold? Like,
He says underneath his giant bear cloak.
yeah, I feel like I'm doing pretty good, but maybe there's like tricks of the trade. Maybe we got to stuff our pockets or fuck it. We're already here. We've gone too far to turn back.
I think it's
Let's
just
go.
cold.
You
It
gotta go
is.
before you go, letters.
Well, okay.
Gee,
Now, it does
bug.
occur to me that our means of moving quietly is staying put. So I propose, and I don't think we've ever really done this, I propose we just book it. Let's just run. That'll keep us warmer, because I don't think we have a chance of going stealthily anywhere as a
Run.
unit. Yeah, let's just fucking leg it.
You're not
How many
wrong.
days, Tim, did they say that this was?
It's at least, you can see there is like an iceberg a little ways out.
Sure.
That you're not sure if you can make it there by nightfall. It'd probably be a little after nightfall by the time you actually got there. But across
we
the
ran,
sound
Tim?
itself, if you ran full tilt, you might get there by nightfall.
Oh, like a sprint the whole way? That's not going to happen.
yeah.
I don't
We
know about
wanna do-
Yanis.
But across the bay, or yeah, across the sound, you're looking at probably 2 days, maybe a little more.
Yanis just cast sending to us like, I'm already there, guys. Catch up. Okay. Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, I think I don't think we should run all the way there, but I think you're not wrong. I don't think we're gonna be very sneaky.
Yeah, let's move at a clip, right?
Yeah, Kokanee has the best shot at being sneaky, and he is. I mean, you could go ahead, I guess,
I mean,
if that helps at all.
we're literally standing out in open ice, right?
For the
Yeah.
most part. Like I
Like-
said, there's the large iceberg kind of
Like,
between.
yeah, maybe if we had Finn
can-
and he could, whiteify us, but
can prestidigitate our footprints away as we go, but that might take more time.
Nah, forget about it. Like, if anything's gonna get us, it's gonna get us. I don't think we have the means.
I think the only thing that we can be is perceptive.
Oh,
I think I think that we
good.
can't hide ourselves, but I think that I mean I don't think we can hide ourselves, but I think we want to be on the lookout for things that are seeing us.
Okay, so just like regular, not sneaky, not fast. Because if we're going fast, we're not that peaky.
I don't think we want to run into a trap because we're running.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, well,
All
we
right.
can run if you want. I mean,
No. You made a good point.
Letters, do you want to race?
Look, I'm just fucking cold. It's all.
Oh.
And
Nepenthe,
Like-
I'll have you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. As the cold
You're in the same
kind of
room.
hits you.
I come back in and I have to make a con save. Jeez.
It's just cold.
this is just gold.
Just
Do I
cold.
get advantage of that because my armor makes me resistant to cold damage?
Yeah, sure.
I'm so glad you're back. I had to be the voice of reason. You were
No, I don't think
weirdly
it-
quiet.
It didn't happen last time, did it?
I don't remember. Up to you.
Yeah, okay, you can have advantage.
Thanks, babe. Oh, okay. Well, that really was helpful. I'm still probably going to fail.
You
it.
also get my +4.
Yeah, you
Oh,
get the
that's
+4 too.
good. Where was that? 11 plus 2 is 13 plus 4, 17.
You managed to kind of like it's starting to get to you, but you managed to kind of withstand the biting cold.
Okay.
As you look at everyone kind of huddled together, Letters looks particularly cold, and they're all figuring out what to do, how to get over the ice.
We're gonna walk across the ice. We were thinking about running, but Kokanee made a pretty good pitch for not running. We're just gonna regular march. We're not gonna stealth because what's the point? We don't have Finnan.
Right.
Feel good about that?
I mean, obviously, I'm in no way, shape, or form going to be helpful with the quietness. So yes, regular walking. Now, Florian. No, go ahead,
we could-
Yana.
We could try and be stealthy and just like not bet on it. But if
Yeah,
that's gonna make us slower, let's not do it.
Stealthing slows us down. You got.
Go. Let's not.
Florian mentioned that there was an iceberg. That was
You
a
can
half.
see-
There it is.
You can see into the sound. You figure you can probably get there at the pace that you're going to go. You'll get there after nightfall, but it's a little ways out, and then the whole way across the sound, you figure it's probably just over 2 days.
Let's try and make it to the iceberg tonight. Is there a way that we could fly there? Cut some time off and not touch the ice.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah.
Oh, you got fly?
Well, I have Fezzik, and I can also turn myself into a bird. So somebody could ride Fezzik, and I could
Does physics
fly.
still work? I thought it was a week.
Oh, that's a good question. I thought I had charges. Let me check.
Can't remember. Just double check.
Tim, flying makes us changes our move speed to 60, right?
The spell fly, yes.
So we would
Certainly
need
does.
to be able to fly for half the amount of time it would already take us to get there.
If you were just going at a
Re-
regular pace, it's
Um,
essentially like you'd be sprinting there. You'd probably get there just after
It's-
nightfall.
It says
Yeah, no.
2 days.
2
Tim,
days.
have 2 days passed since we used it?
You rested. You
I
used it in the
think
Morris Vike
so.
fight, right?
Yeah.
I can
so.
let us fly in a pinch, but that only lasts for 10 minutes. I can pop that up a couple
Yeah.
times, but I
It
think
was
that's
just-
if
It was
something's
just a
coming,
thought.
we can get off the ice. But that's why we're moving
Okay.
perceptively.
You
Right.
could teleport us to that iceberg that you can see.
Oh God.
You can see it.
I've been going over the spell, and while I can see it, I think by the precedent we have set, it would be difficult to argue that I am familiar with it. And that feels riskier than I necessarily like. At that point, we might as well just go straight there because I have a pretty good description of that place. And I
Let's-
think if we're not doing that, we're not going to do half measures.
Let's just make it to the iceberg tonight. We go at a regular pace. We have fly in a pinch. If we need
Yeah.
to get out of something, we just go.
Great.
Okay.
Excellent. I
Right.
start hiking across the ice.
I follow.
I will be making bonfires as we go because it's the broad daylight and we're already colorful. So it's just
And-
something to like, ooh, as we go.
Okay.
I'm happy to keep eyes out at the front.
Okay.
Um,
I'll have you make a perception check then.
I'm going to cast guidance on myself before I do
I'd
that.
be near the front.
I will also be moving perceptively.
You can make a perception
You are
check then,
muted,
too.
Thank
Jen.
you so much.
I'll move as perceptively as I can, but we all know how that's gonna go.
Thank
Well-
you, Keisha.
Neppy is going to be doing the primary perception on this.
Because next to Finnan, I am the most perceptive person in the party. That is going to be a 27.
27. Okay, yeah. About an hour out onto the ice, you notice something far off to your left, almost like just the edge of your vision, kind of the edge of the horizon. It looks like it's almost at the horizon. But you can see figures standing. Looks like maybe 6 or 7.
They look like frost. They look like giants.
No, they're pretty small. They look
Oh.
like they're probably about human size.
Okay, I would point that out to the group.
Are they just like standing there and looking at us?
At the moment, yeah. Yeah, with your 27, you can kind of make out they look like they have cold weather gear. It's hard to tell out kind of any facial features. There's a few different sizes.
Just having it pointed out and Callie remembering the boat that we're on. Do these 6 or 7 figures look like us at all?
Great question.
Not size-wise, no. There's a few that are shorter.
Here's a question. No, do they look like the bodies that we saw, the things that were wanting to get us to fall asleep, the undead beings?
As you kind of look a little closer and you stand, they do look similar.
And
Not all of them, but some of them.
Okay. And they're probably like a couple kilometers away from us.
They're pretty far away.
Can I do my undead check thing?
What's the range on that?
I think it's 60.
Yeah, you don't sense it.
When I get closer to them, can I do my undead?
They're like
Kilometers.
they're off to your left. Like they're not in your direction. They're not in front of you. They're just off to the side.
Okay.
So you'd have to go way over out of
Not
your
gonna
way.
do that. No thanks.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm just gonna light a little bit of incense as we walk. Just as a like this is the shit that I do when there's undead things. That Neppy's gonna light a bit of incense. Just
Okay.
in case.
All right. So you
And I
travel
guess we keep
for
going.
another probably 3 hours. You're getting relatively close to the iceberg. It looks like it's still probably a couple hours away. The sun is starting to set. So it is getting to be dim light. It's kind of sunset. I'll have you make one more perception check for me if you can.
And if I remember right, we all have dark vision right now.
For
Okay.
30 feet. Like,
Right, but
It's still light out.
it's still light out, okay.
Yeah. It's sunset, but there's so much white around that it's still pretty bright.
but yeah,
I
now
guess.
Kokanee does have access to dark vision.
just for today, I think, and the goggles.
He's got the goggles.
He's got the goggles.
Should
Okay,
he
I'm gonna-
choose to use them?
if he chooses it. I'm going to cast guidance on myself and do it again.
Okay.
Oh shoot, that was on the floor. Oh, that's great. Natural 20 for 30 plus the guidance is 31.
Okay. So you notice a couple things. You notice way off to your left, kind of from the like a little ways above the mountain. You can see it looks relatively small at this distance, but a large winged creature kind of starting to kind of fly over the ice. It's still very far away. But you do notice it as it kind of like stands out against the kind of like bright blue white sky.
Is that a dragon?
Yeah, sure. It does have a big wingspan.
Furry dragon, Tim.
We talking a furry
And
dragon too.
the other thing you notice, and you will get advantage on the save because you've noticed it, but with all of the bonfires that you've been setting,
Oh!
a crack has formed in the ice, a very long crack. As you like are kind of looking, you hear this like, and you feel the ice shift beneath your feet. I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws.
I love how surprised Sean is that there's a crack in the ice with the bonfires on it.
And
I
they
get it.
last like fucking 2 seconds and we run past them. Like
I
10
get
seconds
advantage on that one,
stop, and I
Tim?
make a new one.
A
yes, you
How
get
dexterity
big is
advantage.
save.
this fucking
Dexterity
ice? We're in like
saving
fucking
A dex
Antarctica.
Oh no.
Oh, good.
It's just the cumulative
Oh,
like,
good.
fire.
Fuck.
Oh, good.
And do we get Callie? Yeah, I guess we're all in a clump.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's still not good.
All right.
It's an 8.
30.
30. Len was or
Yeah.
Callie? Sorry, what?
7.
7. Okay.
18.
18. Okay.
19.
19. Okay. So you watch as the ice splits. You like the water like seeps up and the ice is extremely slippery. Nepenthe, you fall prone. Kokanee and Letters, you manage to stay on the ice. You watch as Spooky, Yana, Callie, and Clack all slide into the freezing cold water. Yana and
He's got
Callie.
a water walk.
Oh yeah, you see like Clack
Oh,
slides into the water and then
thank
is
God.
like, ah.
That's
I need
Tim-
Callie and Yana to make another Constitution saving throw.
I
for me,
would I would hate to point it out, but I'm gonna point it out. I'm in heavy armor.
yeah, so that will affect something else. For now, this is the cold water hitting your body, the like your ability to hold your breath.
22.
Okay. So yeah, you managed to hold your breath,
Um,
and
I
the
am not
water is
heavy.
like so cold.
I got a 9.
Okay, so yeah, you immediately exhale. Your whole body contracts, and you exhale. And you, the only breath that you're able to hold is a minute. You've kind of broken it down. So you are in the water in heavy armor, and you are out of breath. Sorry, you're out of breath. And I need everyone to roll initiative for me, please.
Shit.
I'm new
Where
to
was that
snow.
roll when I
I'm new to
Shut
ice.
up! Shut up! I got a natural 1.
Yeah,
Oh my
that tracks.
God.
That
That's
tracks.
a 2.
Okay. I think I got you. Let's see.
I don't know what dice you're using, Len, but those have got to go.
Oh,
To go.
I'm using my pink ones. My little. They're the lesbian flag.
Oh, we love those, but those gots to go.
Well, let's roll my other D.
Give them a timeout.
Yeah.
Well, my other D20s have just rolled a 2 and a 5.
Dang.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
25
the
to
house.
20.
21.
24.
Letters. And then 20 to 15. 15 to 10.
14.
14. And
Ooh.
Kokanee will go before me because his dex
Kokanee.
is so much higher than mine.
And then
Just a little bit.
Nippy, and then Callie. Okay. Letters, you were up first.
I'm not messing around. I'm going to cast Bigby's hand and I'm going to scoop up Callie.
Okay, so you
I'm going to create a big hand. It's got like 60 feet of movement. I would love to like grab her
Okay.
and move her out of the
yeah,
ice.
you fucking scoop her underneath and lift it up. I think you can do that.
You are.
Or you can use its
Yeah,
grab.
I don't think, fucking technically speaking, I fucking grasping hand. I can grapple it. I mean, can I grapple and move it? I can use a bonus action. Your call, Tim. If I can grab and pull.
Does it have specific things for moving it? Let me
Yeah, it's got a when I use my bonus action,
I think you can't do both.
when you cast a spell as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the hand up to 60 feet and then do one of the things.
There you
Okay.
Yeah.
So how deep is Callie?
She's just beneath the water. She's maybe 5 feet underwater.
Okay, then I'll have it just move underneath her
Mhm.
and give her something to like boost off of.
Okay.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I won't grab the drowning woman.
Yeah, it's just kind of underneath. All right. It is Yana's turn.
Oh, and I'm gonna move back from the crack in case it spreads. I'm gonna take a 30 steps.
It is spider webbed out.
Love that. Whoops.
Whoops.
Great.
Oopsie doopsie.
Did I do that?
I'm gonna swim up to the surface. First off.
Yeah, you manage to swim. Uses most of your movement speed.
Right.
You don't have a swim speed, so I think you have
Half
15 feet of
movement.
swim. Yeah.
Okay. So most of my movements then.
Mhm.
Okay. Is Clack safe?
Clack is standing on the water. Yeah.
Then I'm going.
Actually, he would have moved on Letter's turn. So yeah, he's moved over.
Okay, so he's not on
We
the
high
water
five.
anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to Misty Step 30 feet
Okay.
out of the water.
Sounds good.
To the safest, like the biggest chunk of the spider web that's 30 feet away is where I would probably go.
Okay. All right. It is the creature's turn. It is going to.
It wasn't just me. It was the creature that fucked us up.
It is going to attack the only one that's in the water. So that's going to be you, Callie. As you are there, you see this large, two-headed, almost draconic-like heads, and this like segmented body, long, like swim towards you.
Oh, tits.
And it's going to make 2 bite attacks. So the first one.
Damn it, Tim. Kelly doesn't want to be eaten by another monster.
The first one is a 14. So
It's
that
your
one
bit.
hits.
It's like kind of a fun bit.
And the second one is a 22.
That is my armor class, so yes.
So you take.
And I'm just underwater.
Yeah.
Help. I am under the water.
Mhm.
You take 30 points of piercing damage.
Woo!
And you are grappled.
Oh, good.
No.
Oh, good. You guys, I'm
Um,
really glad. I was like, oh, a short rest. I don't want to use up my hit dice. I'm fine.
All right. It is Kokanee's turn.
Yeah. So what do I see as somebody who's not underwater?
You can see, because of the size of the creature, you can see its kind of body will kind of lurch through the water. And as it kind of came up with surprising speed, kind of underneath and grabbed onto Callie. So you can see it.
Okay. So is Callie underwater right now?
Yes.
Yeah,
Fully
baby.
underwater?
5 feet
Yeah,
underwater.
hell yeah, I am.
Cool.
With a solid hand beneath her.
With a solid hand beneath
In
her.
the mouth of a
A hand is kind of holding a fish.
cupped.
I'm in a mouth, though.
The hand
Pretty
is sort of holding the fish.
Yeah.
Okay. Tim, I love all of this. This is great. I don't want Kelly to be eaten by a fish. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna jump in.
I'm so glad that you don't. That's so nice.
I'm gonna hop in with landing right beside Callie.
Okay.
In the water.
Okay.
I've got the air strider, so I figure I can sort of like wherever she is, take a couple of steps off the edge and plop down right beside her.
Okay.
With her in between me and the fish.
I like that we're calling it a fish. It makes me
Well,
feel better.
she's technically grappled by its mouth. So she's like in its mouth.
Yeah, okay, fine. You're right. I wouldn't be in between her and the big salmon. Are you gonna make me roll? I'm
The
gonna have
big
to roll a
old
con
guppy.
for
Yes, for the water. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
love that. Good thing I landed with Callie. So that'll be a 15 plus 13 is 28.
Yep, that'll hit. Yep.
For con save?
Oh, you're fine
Yes.
from the water. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast Freedom of Movement on Calliope.
Okay.
And
that
then
uses up your air.
Yep. And then I'm going to.
Actually,
swim
you
up
could
to the
probably be
surface.
above water and reach her.
That's what you said 5 feet down. So I figure I'd land, reach down, freedom of movement, stay at the surface right beside her. Yeah.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Okay. All right. It is now Neppy's turn.
Can I see the creature?
Yep, you can.
I'm gonna use a ranged spell attack, and I'm gonna stand up first, and I'm gonna cast Rave Enfeeblement on the creature. So it's a ranged spell attack. That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay. So it only deals half damage from attacks that use strength until the spell ends, and I am now concentrating. And on each of its turns, it can make a Constitution saving throw against the spell, or it ends. And I am just going to go do some things. I will be back.
All right. It is Callie's turn.
So can I just move?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So you
move
can spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape non-magical restraints such as manacles or a creature that has you grappled. Finally, being underwater imposes no penalties on your movements or attacks.
Ooh.
Very, very cool. Okay, I'm gonna.
It's built for punching big fish.
I'm gonna move out of its mouth.
Okay. Yeah. You kind of slide out. It's an odd feeling. You feel yourself very slippery all of a sudden. You like oily and slip right out of its jaws.
And
it looks confused.
Can I get out of the water?
Yeah, you can climb up out onto the ice. It is difficult and does use but you have freedom of movement, so it does make it a bit easier.
Okay. And my armor doesn't affect that?
No, it's actually probably helping you climb out because
target's movement is unaffected by difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move out of the water.
Digs into the ice, kind of gives you like little crampons on your chest as you.
Very cool. And then can I hit it? It's 5 feet under the water. Can I hit it?
You'd have to go back in the water.
No. Hold on. No, I don't. Let's see if I have to. I don't think I do. Hold on. I don't have to go.
Actually,
once per day, I can extend the reach of my sword 10 feet with vines from my arms.
Yes, then yes, you can.
Shoop, shoop. So I'm gonna hit it.
Do it.
Oops, that was out of the thing. Here we go. That's gonna be math, a 30 and a 27.
Those both hit. Yep.
Okay. It's been a while since I've hit something.
Oh, many dice. So many dice.
Is this a smite or is this a raw hit?
Just a raw hit.
Going in dry. I'm sorry. That.
I mean, is she
20 points of damage?
20 points of damage?
Yeah.
Nice.
That wasn't meant to be a joke.
It's not
That's a
undead
common
or a
phrase.
fiend or an aberration, right? Just checking.
Nope.
Sad.
None of those things.
So sad.
Come here.
So you see as like vines extend out from her hand as she like throws her sword almost as like it almost looks like her arm extends. And
You have like a whip sword.
Yeah.
That's sick.
And then the second one is 22 points of damage.
Damn.
All right. We're back to the top of the order. Letters.
Well, I got this hand underwater and a fish in its grasp.
Fish.
Oh, that's hilarious. I mean, the hand's just there. I was thinking of punching it, but I think I'm just gonna grab the fish and. I mean, let's see what we can make of that, right? Like, yeah, I'm gonna grab that fish.
Okay. So
is it huge or smaller? It's huge, right?
Huge. Yeah.
Yeah, then I can grab it. Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Y'all know what noodling is?
This is what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. It needs to athletics. It's
Athletics.
gonna counter. It's gonna try to out athletics my fist, which it probably will because I got a 12.
It's and 17.
Okay, well, I try to
Yeah,
grab
like
it,
tries to
but
grab it. It's just too slippy.
it's so
It's two
slippery.
heads. Just like it doesn't know where to grab.
It still has a bunch of like
No,
linen
the thing
oil on it.
you have to like put
Cali
your hand
oil.
in, and then it's gonna bite you, and then you put your hand out.
Yes, exactly.
That's how you go
I don't
fishing.
know anything about water or ice stuff. I'm not gonna do anything fancy. I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt at it. Here we go. Riddly scat. 15.
Does not hit. It just fizzles out as it hits the icy water.
Well, that's me, and I'll back up another 15 feet.
All right.
Love the hustle, everybody.
It is Yana's turn.
You're doing great, bud. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dolt.
Told the
Dead.
gold.
Toll the Dolt.
You misty stepped 30 feet away, so you may
It's a
not be able
60
to
feet spell.
Yeah, but you may not be able to see it. 'cause it's under the water.
Can't I? Okay, then I can't.
You'd have to
see
go
it.
closer.
Thinking about it. I don't like the sound of that. I don't want to go closer. How much closer do you think?
Probably at least 20 feet.
Heck no, that's a nope from me. Nope. Sounds like a bad idea.
This gnome, no way.
Not
today.
No.
This
I
little,
see,
this little gnome.
I see, but no. Yeah, I'm gonna hold an action to cast Toll the Dead if I do see it.
Okay.
If it like pops out of the water.
Okay.
But we're gonna not do that.
Alright.
Oh wait, hold on. Who's closest to the water still?
Cool.
I'm
I
in
see
the
it.
water.
See Kokanee?
Yeah.
30 feet away from the water.
Mhm.
I'm gonna just take like one step closer because I need to be within 30 feet and cast haste on Kokanee. And then I'm gonna use my movement to get farther away.
Okay. It is the creature's turn. It is going to try to bite you, Kokanee.
Reasonable choice. Understandable.
It has, I think, half damage Yeah.
Half damage, yeah.
because I'm still a concentrating.
All right. So the first one is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
Did
Uh,
you
Even
add
with
your
the plus two
two?
from haste.
That hits.
Yeah, right,
Oh.
your AC is not very high.
All right. So half the damage. So that's.
Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's a melee attack, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I
Parry
will.
the
I'll
fish.
parry the fish.
Okay.
Smack, smack.
All right. Then it's going to try to get you again. That's even better. That's 25.
That one I will allow.
That is a.
Makes it more fun for Tim when you do that. So thank you, Matt.
I think so. We're gonna be
Uh,
laughing about this fish a whole bunch because it's funny to say fish until it's
32
terrible.
32 points of piercing damage. And you are,
Halved?
yes, sorry. So 16. And you are grappled. And it is your turn. And I need you to make a charisma saving throw for me, please.
You're still so close to me. You got to be in
No,
10 feet. I'm right by the edge of the ice. I didn't move back from the ice because I hit it.
Oh, yeah.
He
Okay,
is
yeah.
within 10.
That's true, yeah.
Oh boy.
Stayed right by that ice. Bad choice, but I did it.
It's
Am I
truly
going-
a Blackwater choice.
Am I going back in the water? Yes.
It's a 17.
Okay. So
That's pretty good for
No.
knocking it out.
pretty good for me.
Not the way Tim said okay.
Yeah,
So-
no, it wasn't.
as you are grabbed,
Mm.
you look down as you see your body begin to turn invisible. And you go to speak, and you are making no sound. I need everyone to make wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom saving throws. Okay.
I'm still near Callie. I'm near.
Is this a magical thing, Tim?
It's an ability, yeah.
Okay, so I have advantage then.
23.
29.
25.
29 also.
And what was yours, Kat?
21.
21. Okay. You see, Clack is like, "What's everybody looking at? Let's go to the iceberg."
Oh no.
As you cannot see Kokanee or hear him, but you remember him.
Oh God.
And the creature is going to swim farther down into the water. It's going to use its full movement, which is 60 feet.
Fuck.
Holy sh!
All right. It is now Kokanee's turn.
Oh, that's reasonable and fine.
I hate Garyang. Like, I love this arc, but I hate Garyang.
Now, Kokanee, just for the purposes of casting a spell,
Yeah.
you are inaudible to all creatures except for the creature that's grappling you. So you can, you could still use. I would say you could still use verbal components.
Okay. What does grapple do?
It means you're
Reduces your speed to 0.
Yeah.
But I can still cast spells?
Mhm.
Excellent. I dimension door up to the ice.
Okay.
Oh,
I
thank
think it
God.
has to be somewhere you can see. with
No,
dimension.
it's just 500 feet within range.
Yeah, anywhere 500 feet within
Okay,
range.
so you see Kokanee appear on the ice. Or actually, yeah, no, because he's not grappled anymore. So yeah, you see him like there, kind of soaking wet.
Oh, thank God. Thank girl.
Can
all
you guys
right.
see me?
Can Clack see him?
Oh yeah, he's right there. Whoa. Who are you?
What?
We'll deal with that later. We gotta move away from the big crack.
Are we still in initiative, Tim?
Unless you want to pursue the creature, no.
Out
I'll
of
take
here.
my big hand and we're gonna run away.
Okay, so yeah, you run towards the iceberg. You're still a little ways away, so you continue to run.
Yana, can you dry everybody off with your cleaning spell? Is that a thing?
She's just like, "Ooh," but well, we'd
Rapidly
have to
drying.
stop. We'd have to stop. I'm like,
No, you can do it on the go.
She's so out of breath.
It has a fucking verbal component, doesn't it?
We just run. We
I'm
just
like-
run.
Okay. I will have everyone make one more Constitution saving throw as you are running through this frigid landscape. Some of you are
And it's
wet.
back together again.
Advantage?
I
Or no?
need
Yep.
I need a
26.
luck point, Tim.
Okay.
Wait, that's not bad. This is
Here's-
when we're with Callie. 21.
Oh, at some point, Kokanee would stop running. His haste runs out.
His
Yeah.
haste runs out, yeah.
Just for a sec.
It's for a
Just
minute.
catching my
isn't it?
breath.
Yeah.
It's a minute. Oh, yeah. So after a minute, it runs up. I don't know
What?
if you're stunned when the spell. Oh, no. Yeah, it's just when the spell ends. So, yeah, you are stunned for
23.
For a minute
Turn.
on the ice.
a turn.
For a minute? I think it's one
Or
round.
just
No, for
It's
a
6
round.
seconds.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're like,
23.
I got
okay.
And that's
I got
after
a
a full minute.
20, but I can
Yep.
go higher if you need it to.
Nope, I
Okay,
don't need you to go any
24.
higher. Yeah, you're all good. The adrenaline from the battle has kind of gotten your heart rate and your body temperature up, and you're able to sustain the pace and get to the edge of the iceberg.
Well, I've learned a valuable lesson about ice and fire.
Go figure.
Are we all right? Is everyone in one piece?
Clack, do you not know who Kokanee is?
No, I know he's right there. What?
When's his birthday?
I don't know.
Who's he
Oh,
married
guys,
to?
there's something wrong with
Wait a
Clack.
minute. Wait a
Guys,
minute.
I
Which
don't
one?
think Kokanee
Is it the
knows.
time that he got the new heart?
Who is he married to?
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
point.
Okay.
Hey,
I
Kokanee,
yeah.
which do you consider your birthday? Your physical birthday or your second birthday?
My Velsoom never told me my physical birthday. So
All right.
the second one seems cool, I guess.
Mish run by.
Terrifying.
We saw
Yeah,
Mish.
there are badgers out here too.
I also don't know my birthday.
I mean, technically me neither. So
I have a vague approximation of mine. I usually use my titling day as an anniversary of important things.
Yana, be cool. You don't know your birthday either, do you?
Mine was right around the time we were running after Callie's demons and not saving my parents. It was fine though. It's all good. We missed
know, yeah.
it a little
I know.
bit.
I remember your birthday, Anna. I know what day it is.
I think we made Clack a birthday, and I think I decided that it was also my birthday.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
we
you had
the same-
Calliope's.
Yeah, I think it's
We
Calliope.
share a birthday.
We share a birthday. It's very cool.
Yana, your birthday's next month, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
That thing was awful. That dragon. I don't want to be named that. Whatever that was. I called it a dragon. I don't know what it was.
Certainly looked like an underwater dragon of some sort.
Like a fish?
I don't.
We're on the iceberg, right? At
Yeah,
this point,
you're kind of at the edge. I mean, the iceberg is like.
I would like to
It's
say,
fairly large.
before we get on this iceberg, we can Yana can make a house anywhere. This iceberg is a landmark, but we don't have to stay here if it's spooky and inhabited.
I would just, if it's dark on the in the middle of the ice sheet, I feel like elevated off of the ice is probably better than not.
I agree.
It's-
I'm just saying, we're not married to this berg.
You can
Right.
scale up a little ways. It looks like there's some spots where there's kind of plateaus.
Yana, are you able to use the mansion
It's-
today?
It's one of the few things I can still do today.
Wonderful. I'm glad.
Good thinking.
Well,
I
let's
don't-
take. No, go ahead, Kelly.
I was just gonna say I don't want to be in anything's mouth ever again. That was too close. I've already been eaten by something before. Don't want that to happen again.
Well, we'll be more careful on the ice.
No
next
more
time.
bonfires on the ice. We'll just rough it.
We'll be all right.
Going directly down 60 feet really like pops your ears quite quickly. I've been
Had you not popped back up, I was going to dive in put on a Caraxian breathing mask and dive down.
I was about to dive down without a breath. So
I almost cast Alter Self, but then that would have made you slow. Guys, can we stay out of the water? I hate it when we go in the water.
I would love to stay out the water. I sink
Yes, so do I.
just right away. Just sink.
Clack, I'm glad you have the ring.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my god.
Me too.
Don't take that ring off.
Yeah, no, I
probably.
hate this place. I really like Ceva Aelyria. I really hate this place.
Yes, it will be good
It's
to
a
be
real
back.
diamond in the rough, huh?
Yeah.
Could we,
Hey, Neppy, you want to come up with me? I'm gonna cast fly on you and myself, and want to
right.
just go up and because I
Take a
know
peek
you
around?
are good at looking, and I can give you moral encouragement.
Thank you.
And yeah, we can just do a once over, just see if there's anything spooky from above that these folks might have missed.
Perfect. All right. Yes, let's go. Fly up.
You fly up and you can see the iceberg is fairly solid. However, there are a number of kind of cracks you can see kind of near the top that lead down. Some of them are wider. You can see there is near a little ways over from where you guys are. As you fly up, you can see there is a platform that looks like it's maybe about 10 feet by 5 feet. And there is kind of a crack that runs through, and then it looks like it goes down deeper into the iceberg. You're not sure how far, but it looks like some of the cracks go pretty far down.
Well, there's nobody immediately on it, so that's good.
Can I take a perception check all the way around? I want to just take like a 360
Okay.
of the iceberg. Not that I would be looking for them over anyone else's, but because I've seen the dead figures, I would.
Make a perception check.
With guidance.
And I would love to assist her with that because that's my whole job here. You got this. Look
Do
at
you
that.
have proficiency in perception?
I don't.
Then you're just there for moral support.
Then I would like to give her advantage, but I won't be able to. Hey, look
I
at that.
appreciate the
It's nice.
friendship. Okay. 25.
Okay. You do see, as you kind of fly around, you see part of the ice is like you kind of catch something just a little bit inside the ice, and you kind of wipe some of it away and clarify the outside. You get a better view in, but you can see what looks like a almost like a fishing boat, like a canoe. Like it's pretty small, but you can see there are two figures inside. They look to be long dead, but more or less preserved in the ice. You can see one of them is like pretty severely wounded, it looks like. Large kind of teeth marks sort of along his shoulder, and most of its arm is like you can see is kind of frozen with blood.
Would the bite pattern be similar to what I saw on the...
No,
Okay.
It looked bigger. Like
Okay.
it looks like most of its body, like from what you can see, it continues down below where it's kind of lying in the canoe. And you can see that they have kind of cold weather gear. They look like they were maybe hunters or fishermen. And the other thing you notice is that they look like furbolgs.
Curious.
You want me to bust these guys out?
No, they are long dead. Can I use Eyes of the Grave?
Yep.
Are they undead?
No, they are dead. They are just dead.
They rest. They
I
have
just
made their
said the
journey.
last long dead thing we came across had like an interplanar dimensional doodad. And like I'm a fire guy and we've seen what I can do to ice without meaning to. Like we can bust this
Worried
wide open.
that any more fire will perpetuate this crack. Perhaps.
Oh, the crack's over there. We've back me up on this, Tim. We've run away from that crack.
Yeah, you've run away from the crack.
Oh, okay.
Also, we're like on.
I
the
thought we were
iceberg.
like looking into a crack and seeing this.
No,
Sorry,
no.
that's
This
my
is
bad.
like in the iceberg.
Oh, okay.
Like a little ways into the iceberg.
So if I remember correctly, from when we were in Hartsvale, the fieldbooks there mentioned that they sailed south to flee war from Guthstrom.
Did they go all the way around south? Because we're north of there.
You are north of there.
But Guthstrom is north of us, correct?
No.
Oh.
No?
Garyang is farther north.
Garyang is far.
Yeah.
So why are
Guthstrom
they
is like
in the south?
west.
Right. Okay, sorry, my
We
geography's
could
off.
always melt him out and ask him.
Letters, am I seeing an affinity for speaking with the dead?
No, I just want to melt them out, and I know you like talking to the dead.
Like is a very strong word.
No, you love it. You
I
love
must admit,
it.
it's a curiosity of mine. In my order, it is only the summit that do it. I never thought, I don't know. To be quite honest with you, you probably saw me cast Speak with the Dead for the very first time I'd ever cast it in my life.
Oh, you're a natural.
And her grace has many gifts.
Let me rephrase it. You love secrets. And they say dead men tell no tales, but you got that silver tongue that make them talk. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what I would ask them. When it was, why they're here, what were they doing, what did they get attacked by? All right. Should we get everyone else? Let's get
we'll
everyone
help
else
everybody
up,
up, and then I'll do my thing.
All right.
We could bring him into the mansion. Why not?
I'd rather
The whole
not.
canoe.
I'd rather not. The dead should stay where they are. It is not our business to. This is enough for me.
No. That's what we're
speaking
doing. I mean,
with
in for a penny, in for a pound. Like, we don't need to split hairs about this.
I'm not bringing them inside the mansion, that is.
You don't have to. I'll do it. I mean, all right.
Let's leave them here with their things. Do you remember the
Wait, no. If they have good things, we're gonna take those things. That's what we did with the fucking lyre, harp, mandolin, right? Like, look, we're well past the point where we're okay with grave robbing at this point. If it's valuable enough, we take it. This is what we do now.
It doesn't look like there's anything valuable on these people, does there, Tim?
There are some like hunting supplies. There looks like there's
be
like
deceiving. Looks can be deceiving.
Like you can't see into the canoe, so it's hard to see. But like they look like they're wearing like bone jewelry and stuff like that. They look like hunters.
Let's just talk to them first. One of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Well, here. Hey, Anna. Uppy zuppy.
You can lift them all onto the platform.
Yeah. Bring everyone up. Just melt away. I just need the mouth to work.
Okay. I'm going to, as gently as I can, because I got control flames, so I can move. I can like create a bonfire and then have the flames move and tickle certain parts. I sort of brush away the ice.
Ooh.
You know, a gentle tickling of flames.
Yeah.
And I would like to dislodge, both gentlemen and enough to see inside the canoe if possible.
Okay. It takes you a bit. It's pretty thick ice. Probably takes you a couple of hours.
I mean, Yana, while I'm doing this, you can start setting up that. It's going to be a while for me to tickle the secrets free of these gentlemen.
Okay.
So yeah, it takes you. You set up the door while he's doing this. But after about 2 hours, you manage to kind of carve out sort of a chunk above the canoe.
Just housekeeping, because I know it's getting dark and cold, even though I'm by the fire, but you're like, it's super cold. If I start getting too chilly, I will go inside, grab a cocoa, warm up for like 10 minutes, then come out and continue the work.
Yeah, you're okay with the heat from the flame. But you're able to kind of carve out sort of just over the lip of the top of it. And you can see inside there looks to be about 6, they look like javelins, but they look like they're maybe made out of whalebone. They're like
harpoons,
beautifully carved. Javelins? They are kind of like barbed on the end. And you can see there is like you kind of melt away most of the upper torso of both, and you can see as you melt the one that's injured, you can see the blood kind of like runs into the water and then down off the iceberg.
Into the water? The blood runs into the water?
Yeah, because it was all sort of frozen as it comes up.
How high up this iceberg are we?
Tits again.
Not that high up. It's maybe 15 feet or so.
Oh, we're fine. The door's right there. Like, we don't all have to be out here for this.
Can I get the javelins? Am I able to do that? Can I take the 6 javelins?
Let me talk to them first. They might be ceremonial. Just we do.
Yeah, I was just asking
like,
if I could take the javelins.
Mummified. Like they're basically have been mummified by the cold. But you could recognize that they are fur bulks just by their build and their face and the fur.
Oh, I've seen a couple fur bulks. So, okay.
So it's letters.
Yes, he has. So, well, Lettuce, this is your. I follow your lead. Which one would you like me to speak to first?
Ooh, I want to talk to Chunks Ahoy here, but I think probably the other one will know more.
Oh,
right.
No.
I think we talked to the intact one.
Chunks Ahoy.
Generally, we like to use the names of the dead. Not that I know them yet, but just a touch reverence.
I'm just saying, more than once I've just fired from the hip and gotten it. I called her Grape Nub definitely in like a derogatory way, and that is the name that your people gave her. So like, I could.
It translates beautifully into infernal. When I reteach you, you'll get a better sense of the meaning. But...
I cannot wait for that. But yeah. I think we do the paddle boy.
Okay, I will cast Speak with Dead on the one holding the paddle.
Okay. Yeah, so you see the sort of facsimile of life as you hear the air kind of suck into the creature as it kind of lifts its head ever so slightly.
Hello. I mean you no harm, and I will not disturb your rest long. My name is High Priestess Nepenthe Lightkeeper. May I ask what happened to you?
We were out hunting the Nauthveli, bud.
Tim, simply because I'm snickering to myself and I missed it. What did he say?
They're out hunting the Nauthveli, bud.
Ish, please.
What is the Nauthveli?
Creature terrorized our village. It's a big whale.
Is that what did this to your traveling companion?
Oh yeah, Roland got fucked up.
Do you have any final wishes?
I guess if you could fucking get me out of this ice or something. I don't know. Am I dead?
I think that was 4 questions I asked, or was that 5?
That was 4. You got one more.
Unfortunately, you have succumbed to your injuries and the cold. And yes, you are dead. I am absolutely willing to take you out. How do your people bury? How do you send off your dead?
Well, we usually just take them out to the forest and leave them in a shallow grave, return them to earth. So it's fine.
And I guess that's it.
It's fine.
It's cool.
His traveling companion's name was Roland,
Oh, it's close.
and they were tracking the Nauthveli. They said it was a giant whale, and it did this to them.
Ooh.
I don't know if that 2-headed beast counts as a whale, but certainly doesn't. I don't really know much about whales. What are they?
You're asking me?
Don't look like that.
Can I take a nature check to see if I know what a whale is?
I know what a whale is. It doesn't look like that.
I come from a giant desert. I have no fucking idea what a whale is.
Guys, we're continuing the bit of Callie isn't proficient, thank you, in nature, but I rolled a natural 20 plus 1, so.
Oh yeah, you know a whale. You've seen a whale.
I've seen a whale.
Seen a whale on your journey to Wolfar when you were leaving the Labyrinth of Glass. In your sailing trip, you saw a pod of whales and that sailed alongside your ship for a few days. Then kind of split off. So yeah, you know what a whale is.
I describe a whale to Neppy.
Oh.
He describes like a humpback whale.
That's curious.
Whales don't usually do whatever happened to those two. That doesn't make sense.
They describe the Nauthveli as attacking their village. Or terrorize their village.
Oh no. Do you think if they have those little whale wolf dogs, do you think they come in whale size? Because if they're attacking a village,
I hope not.
It has to get out of the water, right? That doesn't make sense if it's in the water and attacking their village.
That the village may have been adjacent to the water.
Oh yeah, maybe. And then I went.
I don't.
Either way, that's bad.
Neppy, do you think I can take
hate
the javelins? I won't if you think I shouldn't.
They said that I asked him how they return their dead, and he said they often take them out to the woods and leave them in shallow graves for the earth to retake them. There is a saying in Infernal, and it doesn't quite translate well, but the closest approximation I have is that you can't take it with you. So from the sounds of things, they were quite practical. Maybe this is me justifying you taking the javelins, but
I don't have to take them.
I can imagine that where they've gone, and whatever awaits them, they will not be needing them.
What if I take them and if I see the whale, I kill the whale with the javelins for them.
Nice. Also, if we're really worried about it, we could ask his friend here. I mean, we're about to put down for the night. We can say, hey, love your javelins. Does this big whale have any weaknesses in case it's still roaming around? Also, what year did you guys go down?
Yes.
I mean,
I'm able to cast that spell perhaps once more today.
Well, here, let me take a poke around. I'd love to investigate these gentlemen to see if I can find anything that denotes a time period and any other goodies. You know what I mean?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Guidance on that one.
Ooh, we love to hear it.
You do have exhaustion, so it's at disadvantage.
Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I am so tired. It's like 14. 13.
You kind of look around. You're not sure about time period as you're not really familiar with this place. But it seems like most of like what they had has either been used up. Like you can see they have a bit of fishing gear, but it looks like it was maybe used to like bait the water. And like it looks like they probably had more javelins at one point, but these are all that are left.
Okay, I got nothing.
Well, why don't I? Yes, Kelly.
Are you planning on taking them from the ice and returning them?
No. I plan to leave them there.
Okay. I might do something after you talk to the other one.
All right. Yes, that they said that their burial was to have the earth reclaim them, and if being in a giant iceberg isn't the earth claiming you back, I'm not sure what is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll speak to the other. This one is named Roland. Yeah, I'll cast Speak with Dead on the other one.
Okay.
Hello, Roland. My name is Nepentha, and I mean you no harm. I know that you were tracking or running from the Nauthveli. What year is it for you?
Oh, well, it's probably, I'm going to say, I think 1851.
Goddess Grace, all right. Where is your village?
It's a bit south of here. Got trapped in the ice, but yeah, it's down by the woods there.
What brought you this far north?
Oh, we were tracking the Nauthveli, bud. It's a real son of a bitch.
I think that's 4 I'm at.
That was 3.
3.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I'd take a step sideways. I only have one other question.
Hey, you got 2 more? I've been keeping count.
Oh, no.
Does the Nauthveli have any weaknesses?
Yes, I'll ask that. And then my other question will be to ask his friend's name, because I know his and not his friend, so I can at least keep them in my prayers tonight. This Nauthveli, your friend mentioned it was a giant whale. Is there anything else you can tell us about it that would help us if we encounter it?
Oh, sure. Really loves cows. It's got a real, that's all it lives for is eating cows. And it turns out cow people too. So I don't know what it is. It's just one of those things.
Thanks.
Also, it's really good at smelling blood.
See, that's the thing I was worried about.
Thank you for all your assistance, Roland. One final question, and I will leave you to your rest. I know your name,
Hmm.
but not the name of your friend.
Oh, that fucking hoser's name is Dougie.
Ducky. Rest now. Roland, thank you.
Okay. it's form collapses.
Well, there is blood now in the water, and the Nauthveli is particularly keen at tracking blood in the water, and also has an affinity for cows and cow people, is how Dougie referred to it. His name was Dougie, and this is Roland.
Roland. Okay. Well, I
Dougie
mean,
and Roland, sorry.
As you finish that, you hear a thunderous bellow
in the house, in the house.
explode from the ice, probably
No.
about maybe a mile away.
Oh, that's fine.
Everybody
Just a little over
in.
a couple kilometers.
Everybody-
as you hear the ice,
everybody
like
get in the house.
the ice, the sheet of ice and the sound just start to crack.
I don't mean
Can we
to.
get in the house?
I don't mean to say anything wrong about the house, but if the ice cracks underneath the house, does the house go in the water? And does that mean we'd open the house in the water, or does the house stay here?
House stays here, right?
The house stays where I cast it.
Magical door.
However,
Regard.
let's get inside.
Yeah.
You
Into
still
it?
do javelins?
Yes.
It.
That's
a good
I
point.
passed
Callie.
Callie all
mean,
but two.
I cast it. I cast it on the ice, and if the ice falls, then the entrance to the house also technically falls.
That's what I'm worried about.
And we could end up being in the water.
That's what I'm worried about.
But no, that would take
Ice
quite a while.
floats.
But we could. Yeah. But we could shift out of the house because it's a different plane, and back here somewhere safer than here. So I mean that's an option.
It's a portal, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't think you have to cast portals attached to the ground, do you?
But she did, I think is what she's saying.
I see.
Well,
Tim, while they're having this conversation, can I talk to my goddess real quick?
You can after our break. It was
Oh,
take a break.
Okay, stick around after the break. We will be back shortly. We'll be back in a tight 10. Yeah.
Not
Okay.
even.
See you
Not
folks
even.
soon. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my goodness.
Goodbye.
Hey folks, Emma here. So, do you experience lore panic? You know, that deep, dark, sinking feeling that your DM or campaign notes are missing and disorganized? That you've forgotten an important plot point and it's going to send your life into a swirling void of angst and regret? Well, if you're like me, then you'll be happy to know that Blackwater is here to help. Yes, you, little lore keeper. We're really proud to announce our partnership with Silverwing Armory. Silverwing Armory is a Canadian company that specializes in gaming goodies, RPG resources, and nerdy necessities to help plan your campaign. My personal favorite are their campaign notebooks. Each of these beautifully designed books is handmade and crafted, showcasing original designs by the creator herself. There's enough that they'll match perfectly with wherever and whenever your game is set. They're also fully customizable with different types of paper, dotted, lined, or graph, whatever works best for you. Finally, they're system agnostic, so no matter what game you run, from D&D to Call of Cthulhu, your lore is kept safe and organized however you like it. Head on over to their Instagram and website at Silverwing Armory and use our promo code Blackwater for 10% off at checkout. It supports this amazing Canadian business and helps support our stream and the story we keep telling week after week. So you get less of this and more of this. Silverwing Armory, for the lore keeper and all of us. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Hey guys, it's me, Adam, and I'm here to talk to you about the sponsor for tonight's episode, Legendcraft. Legendcraft is a Canadian woodworking company that makes D&D and tabletop gaming tables and accessories. They are a couple of passionate crafters that create items that will instantly become a highlight of any tabletop or RPG player's game night. An absolute favourite of mine is the Mountain King board gaming table. This table is bonkers cool, looking like it is straight out of a Dwarven King's Hall. It's really unlike anything I've ever seen. We feel really good about endorsing this Canadian business that brings so much passion into something we care so deeply about. So head over to their Instagram at legendcraft.ca to have a look at what they're making and let them know that Blackwater sent you. And if any of you fall in love with any of their amazing products, you can go to their website and use the promo code Blackwater for 5% off. It supports a Canadian business and also helps support our stream in this crazy D&D game we love. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of the show.
I assume we're back.
I assume we're back.
Sure. Why don't we probably are back?
We probably are back.
Do we have something?
Why
we wanna
don't we
remind
probably
people
are
about?
back, Matt?
Yeah, I absolutely do want to remind people about the fact that if we reach 950 followers tonight, we will be giving away a Legendcraft spell tracker.
Whoa.
And if we reach 1,000, I'll give away 2 of them. I'll go crazy. I'll give away 2. It'll be great.
She's
Well,
unhinged.
If you're watching right now and you haven't clicked the little heart button, it's totally free. You should do it.
You should
And
do
then
that.
we can do a giveaway.
And then
do
you can
that.
come hang out with us more often. Because it's
mm,
great. It's a
mm.
good time.
Like you.
It was a great
Hang
time.
out.
We do love you. We really do. It's great.
I said like, but if you click the heart, am
You'll
I withholding
change
my
my
love
mind.
for a price? Maybe.
Yes, and that's okay.
That's okay. This is the internet. I think you can do that.
Affection
I
should
need
be
certain
transactional.
requirements to love.
Ooh, I don't like
So,
yes anding this anymore.
Just reminding you of the kind of layout. So you've got your little platform. There is where you unthawed the gentleman, and then there is also
Right.
still a path that leads farther down into the iceberg.
Right.
To clarify, the portal does not fall down into the water because the portal actually isn't attached to anything. I reread the spell.
Sick.
So it will be floating in the air above the iceberg that was once
The
there. if it
waiting
breaks.
whale.
Are we?
Yes.
Are we live?
We're
Oh, yeah.
live.
Okay.
Oh,
Welcome
yeah.
back.
Oh yeah, we're live.
Do you want to see how dangerously I'm living with my smoothie?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
I'm also in a white shirt, but
Oh, you
Oh
mad
my
person.
god.
So full. That's wildly full. But it looks thick, so it's gonna stay in. We're all just gonna watch you get that smoothie into the safe zone.
Oh, it's like
Well-
you gotta do the Dairy Queen thing.
Mm. You won't. No,
Don't-
please don't. Please
I don't want to play this game.
You want? You
Then
won't,
we're
please
also gonna
don't.
watch Len live on stream have to clean up their whole smoothie.
no,
Be a nightmare.
we know me. I wouldn't clean it up. I'd just leave it.
Mitch should be stoked.
Ugh.
No, he wouldn't. It's
Oh,
berries
God.
and peanut butter and oat milk. He wouldn't want this at all.
That's at least 2 good things.
For a cat?
Cats don't like oat milk?
He likes meat and he likes bread and he likes cheese. That's our boy. And plastic.
Oh, he
And
loves plastic. He loves plastic.
Wait, cats don't like
got
peanut butter? That's just a dog thing?
Dog.
Oh.
I'm sure there are cats that like peanut butter.
Well, I mean,
I-
I've never
maybe
tried
it's
to give him
amigo.
peanut butter, but he's never wanted peanut
I
butter.
wouldn't. I wouldn't maybe.
I never really considered that any creatures didn't care for peanut butter. Like, I feel
I don't-
like if
I don't
gave peanut
generally-
butter to a
generally,
dolphin,
I
it
don't
would really
give-
take to it.
Generally, I don't give Mish human food. It just happens.
Yeah.
He
Mm.
just
Takes it.
takes it and
You-
runs with it. Runs
Rogue
away.
stole some
Or
egg
knocks
from
it out of
Tim.
my, or knocks it out of my hand. His favorite thing is when I have a bowl, he likes to fling it across the room.
What a boy. We love him.
The image of Sean trying to feed peanut butter to a dolphin to prove his point
buddy.
that all animals like.
Eat your peanut butter.
Eat your
Ugh.
peanut butter.
It's gonna
I
be. It's
bet
gonna
his
be a
dolphin
weird
would
relationship
do
with
it.
that dolphin. It's gonna get weird.
Speaking of
so
which, let's
bad.
get back in a mansion so we don't get
Letters-
eaten by a
Letters
whale.
covering himself in
They're-
peanut butter
well, they're
to protect
having-
himself from a whale.
Tim, while we're having this conversation about if we can get into the mansion or not, I'm going to take this time because we're not going into the mansion until we know. I'm going to take this quick time to just talk to Halora.
Oh, we know.
Okay, you can make. You can try. Yeah, you can make a religion check.
Should I say what I'm going to say first or make a religion check first?
Before you do, Cal,
Why don't you say what you're going to say?
Callie, you did hear Yana say that the portal's not attached to anything. She double checked her spell book.
I'm going to be real fast. It's going to be a real speedy one. This is not Callie pausing. This is Levin getting words. These two have been frozen in the ice, and I don't know who they follow or if they follow anyone, but they like to be reclaimed by the earth. And I don't know if it's possible, but if we can make this, they like to be buried in the forest. So if there's any way we could make this even a tiny bit closer to what they deserve, I'd be thankful. Religion check. It is gonna be, let's see. Ooh, that's gonna be 24.
24. Yeah, you feel kind of a warm breeze. You don't see any immediate change, but you do feel kind of a warm breeze, which is very strange for where you are. Very familiar to you, but definitely out of place.
Do other people feel the warm breeze or just me?
No, still pretty cold for everybody else.
Okay. Get in the mansion?
Mansion.
All right, everybody jumps in the mansion.
Well,
I guess we'll tackle that in the morning. What are the odds that the whale would hang around for 8 hours with just the sniff of how old were those guys? How long were they in the ice?
they've been there for just over 500 years.
Yeah, that one's gotta lose its potency, surely. That whale will have moved on.
If we're in the right in the
boy.
middle, if this sound is its hunting ground, and if I saw what I think I saw on the ridge before we left, there are creatures out here more ancient than that. Whatever that dragon is, was very large. It may be revered as a god by some folk. Who knows?
Hey, Yana.
Yeah.
You can only summon that big bird, right? You don't have other big animals that you can just summon, right?
No.
Does anybody have any big animals that we can summon?
No.
No?
I can.
I mean, I can take a spin on the old.
Holds up the staff.
If we
Oh, we like this.
if we're resting here, I could find steed. That's something I can do.
Oh, that's kind of exciting because here's my thought. It might be too much for us, but we do have that boat that we can unfold. We hitch like a horse or like a reindeer or I don't know, ice creatures. We hitch something to that, and that might, get us where we're going a little faster. Now, one ice horse, I don't know what you people have, dragging the 6 of us, 5 of us, 6 of us. Sorry, Clack. Shit.
It's fine.
Nah. Look, it's theater of the mind. I'm sorry, bud. I feel like we'd need more ice horses than that.
I could. I am able to find a greater steed, which is a spirit that is a loyal and majestic mount. That's something I can do.
How loyal, how majestic, and how long do we keep it?
A griffin, a pegasus, a dire wolf, a rhinoceros, or a saber-toothed tiger.
Sounds very useful.
I love this. I'm not sure it's going to work for my idea, but just the fact that we can drop a rhino on somebody, like...
No, it's not quite like that. It's not like you summon the creature. It's like a spectral steed.
It's a spectral.
So we can...
Yeah, you spectrally drop it on someone.
Presumably it would have the weight of a rhino, and you could, summon it. What's the range on it? Like it's got to be at least 30 feet.
It is 30
You could
feet.
power bomb a spectral rhino on somebody.
Now, something I could do is
A Pegasus sounds very cool, though.
does sound very cool. I have the ability to call upon a planar ally, which is a being of some sort that is bound to my goddess for help. However, this creature does not simply do my bidding. I must ask it and pay it in what form of payment it demands. So perhaps a sled trip across the ice is not necessarily the type of task that we ask this creature to do, but similar to Kelly's, there are possibilities, I suppose.
Good to have.
I'll take a look at what Her Grace has to offer for me in the morning, and
it might be worth considering. There's a big bad whale out there that apparently is very interested in eating at least one, if not all of us. Which means there's a likelihood of more of us going in the water. I think we did very well on the last fight, all things considered. But is there any? I guess, you all prep your spells in your own way. I guess you're all capable. Just in the morning, if you got an answer to water, have it. If you don't, let us know and we'll see what we can do.
Do we want me to take Greater Steed? Or?
I think that sounds fucking cool.
I should be able to put water walk on all of us. Give me a moment.
That's exactly what we need.
I'm good, but I'd take it again.
If you get water walk on top of water walk, then you get water run, which is where you can actually go twice as fast when you're on water than when you're on
Water
land.
dancing.
You basically just water ski, but without a boat wherever you go.
Yes, I can take water walk, but it's only for an hour.
Well,
And that is up to 10 of us. So I can do that for an hour and I can keep casting it. But
I think that's a great one where if someone goes, we'll cross it. We have it. We have the answer. Yeah.
Is there, Yana, is there like a great hall or like living room area with like a big fireplace in here? Can we go over there? Cody, Yanis, you guys have like some firewood? We get like a big fire in here?
Just dip down like a little stairwell, come back up with all this firewood.
Yanis, how fast can you go?
Fast.
Just went around the whole mansion. Did you see it?
Hold on. Did Yanis just talk?
Yeah, he said fast. I heard it.
He just said he kind of was like,
he said pretty fast.
Yanis, can you show me how fast you can go?
He already did. When he said pretty fast, he went around the whole mansion.
It's
You
impressive.
gotta be paying attention. Not everyone could be as perceptive as me. I know it's hard.
Cody, can you talk too?
Cody. Cody.
Cody.
Cody.
it's like slowly sinking into the ground.
I figure letters. I figure that as I like pushing firewood into the fireplace. I figure this is a you thing.
What do you mean, a me thing?
The making an enormous fire so that it's lovely and warm in here.
Oh, do you want me to do it? I mean, I love that we're doing it like au natural, just throwing wood into a fireplace. That's really quaint.
Do we?
Okay. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, let's do it. This is so
Okay.
fun. It's been like forever. I don't think I've ever actually thrown wood into a fireplace. This is a delight.
You didn't know wood could burn.
Do we want to just like sleep in the living room by the fire?
Like a big cuddle puddle?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yana, you got more. Cody, Yanis, are there more like pillows and blankets that we can bring down here?
Yes.
They just open up a cupboard and they like all the
Everything
pillows
falls
and
out.
blankets fall out. You know Yana had a room prepared for a slumber
Slumber
party.
party, yeah.
Yeah.
obviously.
Well, good.
Yeah, okay. Fucking cozy up.
Does anyone have any secret?
My secrets.
Yeah, tell secrets at slumber parties.
When we were talking about conjuring things, I remembered I can conjure minor elementals, but I never do it. Does that count as a secret?
Yeah. It's pretty
I don't know
cool.
if it would be helpful, but I can do that.
I don't think I have any secrets. Certainly not from you, folk.
While this is going on, I'm going to sit down and be playing with Finnan's goggles, trying to get them so that they line over each other and sit on top of the gun, like a dark vision scope.
I'm gonna cast guidance on you while you're
Yeah,
doing
make a tinkering check
with
special tools, so it's an advantage.
Yeah.
That's so dope.
It's so on brand.
You're just gonna have to bust up his goggles to do it. They won't be goggles anymore.
Well, I'll fix them before I give it back to him.
See how this first part goes.
So casual.
I imagine that they're like goggle pieces with like soft leather between them and like strap.
There's like a metal casing around the actual lens.
Yeah.
And then it's like it's like a leather.
Yeah,
band.
it's a soft leather. We can sort of like push it. It'll be fine. What ability is tinkering? Is that?
This would be. I would say for this, you are trying to manipulate something. So I'd say it's dexterity.
Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, I already rolled. 24.
Yeah. So you managed to kind of rig it up, basically, so that the two goggles, like they're kind of facing each other, and you're able to wrap the leather kind of around the scope of your rifle already. So yeah, they do kind of line up. And as you look through them, you are able to see in the dark.
What?
Really, actually, quite cool. That's really cool.
Well done, darling.
Neppy.
Mm-hmm.
I've been wanting to ask you. Like not now, but whenever we have time, could you also teach me? Lennon is blanking on the language.
Infernal.
Infernal.
Of course. Yes, it's such a beautiful language.
I've never actually like learned a language. I've just like known a language. Just
been gifted them.
Been gifted them. I know a lot, but I've never actually gone through the process of having to learn one. What was that like? How was it learning in Infernal? Was it like?
Couldn't tell you.
Sorry.
It was
Just
taught,
not in there anymore.
It was taught over many hours working in the dojo.
Yeah, if it was anything like giant and draconic, it was a lot of diligence, conjugation, celebrating the difference and the structure and how that informs the speaker's thought process. It's a wonderful experience, and why would I want another one?
Would you want to learn together?
I'd be happy to teach you.
I mean, yeah. Well, we got time when there isn't somebody's life at stake or a whale trying to eat us or some fucking musical psychopath trying to undo reality or whatever we got our feet into this time.
Also, let us you are welcome. The priestesses and acolytes would also be happy to teach you if I'm ever not available.
Do they have to teach me if I'm like, Neppy sent me?
That would be a large abuse of power on my end. However, you are Nepthysicet's champion. Perhaps you could ask quite nicely, and I can imagine that they might be a bit more amenable than most to accommodate you.
Oh, I understand that. Look, if I ask nicely, I can get most things happening. I guess my question is if I were to pull rank on one of the acolytes or priestesses, not anyone up top, just sort of on the lower ranks. Would
If
they
you're-
have to?
If you're asking if you can pull rank on Grape Nab,
Well, there's so many. It's tough.
the answer is from me, no.
But from me though, because I am Nauthveli's champion, so.
And I outrank you.
Yeah. And so, like, you're saying I can't. Can I then apply my outranking of any run-of-the-mill acolyte to say you must?
That is, I encourage you.
I just need a yes or a no. I just don't understand the structure of how it works.
Then perhaps you should spend some time talking to Her Grace.
I think it's a no. Or it's a yes and you don't want to give me that power. I think it's a yes. You don't have to confirm it. That's all right. Oh, hey, my hands are tied. I didn't say anything. A plausible deniability. I get it.
Letters. I'm not in the business of... I know that there is tension between yourself and Grape Nab. To be frank, when Kokanee and I visited the temple in Dresda, Goddess knows what they were doing before we got there. They seemed quite... it was one of the most spirited prayers I'd ever seen, but Grape Nab was quite flippant about it. So I imagine that her demeanor applies to many people, but perhaps you most especially. There's something you've said that's gotten under her skin, and apparently something she said that's gotten under yours.
You know what I know hasn't gotten under her skin? Cake. But we'll see.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Weird thing to say.
I feel like
I don't understand the context. So.
Please don't stab my priestesses.
When you eat something, it's getting in your skin. Because it's in you, but it's not
keep going.
in your skin.
Let us put it
You're
this
doing
way.
great.
Let us put it
Because
this
I
way.
guess it's sort of like your insides is kind of in you, but not actually in you, because it's just one big tube that is.
Oh, I love you all. I'm gonna go to sleep.
We're all in the same room. This is how sleepovers go. It's all just flanked by skin.
Lettuce.
Right? Of different
Kokanee,
kinds.
cast silence. Kokanee, cast
I would
silence.
encourage you to not, if you wish to learn Infernal, I would be so happy to teach you. If there is, you're wishing to learn from one of my priestesses, perhaps you could ask. I am encouraging you not to, they may not respect any form of authority that you have.
That's fair.
To be honest, the title of champion, you are the first one. And you are also not a blessed firstborn. And this may sound this sounds the sense of female power and a sense of matriarchy is quite strong in our order. They may not respond well to a man telling them what to do.
That's perfectly legitimate. I feel like since I'm the first champion and I'm not a blessed firstborn, I could be the blessed first horn. Because I think wait, no, you all have horns. Fuck,
good.
that doesn't make me special
No.
though. Usually that's a fun bit I can play, but you all got them, but in
We all
different
have horns.
types. Some are oh, we have fun. Well, it's about that time.
Before we pop to bed,
Mm-hmm.
I have one thing I would like to do with my couple remaining spell slots for the day.
Okay.
I am going to send a quick sending to Tova from the Mystics.
Yeah. Roll a D100 for me, please. Top or bottom?
It's always bottom.
It's true.
So it's 20.
Yeah.
Greetings, Tova. You asked me to check in regarding my commission. if it's possible, and potential cost. Thank you very much. Looking forward to reply.
All right. You hear, you hear. Yeah. Yes. Sorry, it's late. Just looking through my notes. Yes, I haven't been able to locate that particular enchantment yet, but I am working on it. I believe I'm close. Check in next time you're in Wolfrey.
And then I am going to cast Sending to softly.
Okay.
Hello, Covenant Sister. I've been keeping you in my prayers. I hope you're safe. And comfortable wherever you are. Your priestesses, acolytes, are missing you.
Have you roll another D100 for me?
It's a 30.
Okay. So yeah, you hear back. Softly, safe. Softly, comfortable. Prayer.
Here, Nepentha sending. It gives me an idea. I'm gonna cast sending real quick.
Roll a D100
Damn
for
it,
me.
you stole my bit. I was gonna say next.
It's also it's like there's a time difference between here and
You're like literally
Holden's
closing
the
your
bottom
eyes and
as
you go
well.
like this. I gotta call so and so.
58, because it's like daytime in Dresden at this point, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yep. Yeah, it'd be like
there are some hours
early
ahead.
morning.
Yeah,
It'd be
okay.
like pretty early morning, like 6 a.m.
58. So I think that goes through.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey Shale. Hope the company's treating you well. You play the mandolin, right? Can you play the mandolin? Love you, buddy.
Okay, you hear back. Oh, good morning. Yes, I play the mandolin as
Nice.
well as many other instruments. Why do you ask so early?
Not gonna respond. I got what I needed. Well,
I go-
save the slot.
Can I call Kamea?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna call Kamea. Do I have to roll D100 for my sending stone, or do I just? does the sending stone just
We've established that
work?
you have to step outside. It just doesn't. It doesn't work.
It just
interplanar.
doesn't work inside.
No, we've established that already.
Ah,
Bad connection.
Yeah.
damn it.
I love the idea of Callie figuring that out the first time and just like walking around the mansion trying to be like, come here. Like,
You go outside to call your wife.
No,
Do you want,
no.
do you want me to cast Sending to Kamea for you? And tell
do you
her
want me
good
to
night?
cast sending to command
You
for
want me
you?
to cast sending to Korea for you?
Neppy could also do it.
Guys, on the count of 3.
We're gonna be like
No.
that Billy Mays video.
No.
Kamea has a
No.
nosebleed and an aneurysm.
Oh no, it's okay. I don't need
Are you
what I was.
sure?
Yeah, I don't need what I was going to say to go through anyone else but me, so it's okay. Good night.
All right, so you all go to sleep. No one says
Do we,
any more.
Kokanee?
Any other
Nope.
obscure NPCs you want to throw at me?
No, nobody else
Any other
have
voices
any
want to try to make me
Bilber.
remember?
Any secrets? Good. Okay. Good night, guys.
Good
Wait,
night.
can I braid anyone's hair? Last call. Oh, okay. I'm braiding Nepentha's hair before I go to bed, and Callie's, and Kokanee's.
I won't do that.
It's not enough.
I'm
hair to braid.
trying.
Not enough hair.
I'm trying.
All right, so you all have a restful sleep, and you wake 8 hours later, feeling much
these spells.
rested, no longer exhausted, warm, comfortable,
Thank goddess.
ready to greet the cold.
Ah,
Spell slots back. Mage armor.
Mage armor.
Mage armor.
Should
Let me get
This
my ducks in order here.
Now,
Mhm.
is taking my armor off a bad idea? Because if I take off my armor, I won't sink.
It also leaves you quite vulnerable.
It does.
We also must be prepared for what I believe it was the fractured consort told letters in Finnan about the magnetism in the peaks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It will do things to metal. So I didn't.
Take my hammer and put it in the pouch.
Luckily, my armor is made out of not metal, right, Tim?
I mean, I can.
No, it's all metal. Also,
I can also.
you don't have any winter clothes. Your winter clothes were your
No.
armor and
I'm not
cloak.
actually taking my armor
Oh god.
off. I'm not actually taking off my armor. I have Kamea's cloak. That's not armor.
It-
I'm
Yeah,
wearing.
but it's just a cloak.
Yeah, dude.
It's that's hun, you need a jacket.
No, I don't. We've established this out of
Your
character.
armor is acting like a jacket.
Okay. I don't take it
well,
off.
In a pinch, I can sort of solve the magnet problem, but it might cause another problem. So.
What
What's
what is
the
that?
other
What is
problem?
what is it,
First,
Yana?
How would you solve it? And then what is the other problem?
So I have a spell that it'll attract all the in an area. So I could cast that on something we have, and then all our metal would stick together, including Kokanee's heart. So I could do that. If you start flying towards a mountain, I could cast it on Kokanee's heart, and then nobody will go anywhere, but they will all go flying towards Kokanee.
I'm not gonna lie.
Because I can't do it the other way. Like I can't have the heart flying out of Kokanee.
I'm
No,
not
the
gonna
guy.
lie.
I've seen that once.
Yeah, I'm quite
Should
concerned.
I not do that? Because I'm getting ready right now. Should I?
Are we close to it?
I'm quite concerned that
No,
a
you're still
mountain
like
is going
2
to
days
pull,
away.
is going to pull the heart keeping me alive out of my chest. That is a concern of
Oh,
mine.
okay.
We
So
can
I
get that on the table right now.
I'm not
should
gonna-
prepare this just in case. It
So,
won't go anywhere.
but so if I'm being pulled, Yana, by my heart towards a mountain,
With
you
everything
casting
else.
this wouldn't stop me from flying to the mountain. Everything else would
Well, I'll
just
see what else I
stab
got.
me on the way. I just want to be clear.
When you guys get through magical spheres, do you think? What do you guys think?
I think
If I could
we're
do
gonna
that.
have a problem of me and everything that's important to me, except for my sending stone, being pulled towards the mountain because everything that is important to me is metal.
Yes.
Letters and I are the only people who won't go flying if magnets are involved.
Clack.
Hammers
probably as
in the
well.
pocket.
Yeah, and I'm all stoned, baby. Oh, my rod, though. I can't have the staff.
The iron band's the Bolaro. You got to put that in the thing.
But
not
we're
a
still
backpack.
pretty far out. I think what we're trying to manage is possibly the giant whale that could be under us and the ice that could no longer be under us.
I am gonna give Callie one of the Caraxian breathing masks for the day because I have two.
Yeah.
So if you go underwater, put this on, and you'll be able to breathe as if it is air. I also have Water breathing, I believe, prepared today, and let me just see how long that lasts.
I also
Yeah,
don't
it's
have.
like 8
Oh no,
hours?
never mind. Sorry, that's another character that can cast that spell. I can't cast water breathing.
I also,
Apologies.
with my sword, I have no disadvantage fighting underwater.
Very good.
True. It's very true.
But I can. I
Well-
have prepared water walk for today, and I believe I can just do that. So if anyone falls in the water, I can just cast water walk, and we should all pop up to the surface.
Provided you
Love
can
that.
see us.
One moment, please.
Is it one of those bad biggities? Because if we're in the mouth of
Yes.
a whale, that
If I can see
You need to
any
see us.
part of you, yes.
all right. Well, we all brought our escape spells, right, team?
I don't have any.
Summon the Pegasus. If you're in the mouth of the whale, summon.
The
Can you
rhino?
summon a big dolphin or something to like shepherd you away?
A Pegasus dolphin
I think Big Dolphin
would
was
be
on the
most
list.
useful.
I think
Well-
Big Dolphin wasn't on the list.
Big Dolphin needs a different material component, which would be peanut butter.
I would like to believe that Callie does carry around peanut butter just for the protein.
There's no way that one of us doesn't
Callie
have a
for
jar
sure.
of peanut
Protein
butter.
stacks.
Yeah.
You all know Finnan was the only one who had peanut butter.
Ah,
Constantly
Oh.
working out.
What's
That dude
Callie's
lived off peanut
protein?
butter.
What's
I don't know, dog.
I feel like Callie's like a lentil protein for
Oh,
sure.
oh yeah, it's lentils all the way down. Lentils, chickpeas. Like,
Lentils all
All right.
Kamea packs her little like lunches to go that have little notes on them.
Let me take a look
Sure.
outside.
well, here, why don't I cast? Because the way it works is we can't just peek. We have to be outside or inside, right? Like that's the way we do it to keep it balanced, right?
Yeah.
Let me cast fly on myself so that I'll go outside and I won't go tumbling to my death, supposedly.
Right.
Right?
Does
That checks out.
just saying this the nicest way possible? If there is the
It's
whale
a-
that likes to eat cow people out there, do we want to send you?
It's a door. Like we can just open it. It's closed right now. The portable. Why couldn't we just look out?
Because we don't. Because like we tried that whole thing with Finnan, where he's like, "Oh, I just want to peek out," and it's like, "Nah, it's a portal thing. Like you're either in one. You can't be half. What you can't be between dimensions.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Like you either have to be on this side or that side."
Mhm.
Tell you what I'll do. I'll go out and I'll fly straight up. I don't think that whale can jump high enough.
Okay.
I know a lot about whales. They can't jump.
I know a lot about whales, and none of it applies to this whale that we've heard about.
Whales can jump.
Oh,
Whales can definitely jump. I knew this friend that she thought polar bears couldn't jump, and then she lost an arm. So.
Okay, well, how about this? If I go out there, then we'll know for sure if the whale's out there because it'll say, "What a juicy cow-like individual."
Right.
I think
It
you
might
just
play
you,
dumb if one of you.
What if
go
we just
out.
all go
you
out?
got this. I think
Well,
Letters-
because not all of you
I'm
have the
gonna-
ability to fly, and
I'm gonna
away
cast
I go.
guidance.
As you streak through the air and out the door, you as you kind of come out, you feel your hooves drag a little bit on the ice. As
hey.
the iceberg is still intact, you fly up into the air. You can see the giant mouth. No, I'm just kidding. Just
Damn.
around the door.
I was like, if you put us in the belly of a whale, I
It's gonna be so
swear to
funny.
God.
That's
No,
the
so
best
you,
dungeon.
yeah, it's a whale dungeon.
It's not too
and-
late, Tim.
I know, right? You fly out and you can see that the ice ahead of you has been all broken up. You can see a number, it is no longer kind of a solid sheet. There are a number
so
of kind of
inconvenient that
floating
it couldn't be the ice
sort of
behind
islands.
us.
It's all kind of bumping up against each other. There isn't large kind of sections of water between them. Like it's all still pretty close together, but it is now sort of loose. But you can see that you make a perception check.
Oh, okay.
You've got guidance
Oh,
on
I got
that.
guidance. Hell yeah.
Friendly neighborhood cleric.
Oh, that's about as good as I've ever rolled. That's going to be a 22.
Okay. You see quite a ways in the distance, just off to your kind of right-hand side, like kind of a spray of water go up,
No.
and then kind of settle. But it's a ways away, off to the right-hand side. It's not near where you are.
Well, and so this fucking iceberg
Whale,
is like whale.
Get out.
Is equidistant from like there's the land. So I'm saying that's our direction we're going. To our left, we have like the land, which is a day's hike away.
No, the
Straight ahead,
left
we've got
is
the land.
the left. Yeah, the nearest land would be about a day away. That would be north though. Like you'd be heading farther north away from like dead ahead is where you want to go, or a little south.
Right.
But that's still probably about 2 days away.
Okay. Well, I'll pop back in, tell everybody, and I'll say, well, the good news is we have a canoe that has already been battle tested, and there wasn't a problem with the canoe in terms of the fate that dear old our friends encountered. And then we have our own boat, so we can get in 2 different boats and make our way through the icy water.
Oh, we can just walk on it?
Oh, isn't it like floaty bits now, Tim?
Yeah, it's loose ice, so it's like it wouldn't be you're not sure how stable it would be. Some blocks look pretty big, some look smaller.
No, I meant we can just walk on the water.
Oh yeah.
We could do water walk and walk on the ice and also walk on the water.
Yes, any type of water, you can walk on it.
That's good.
That's great. Let's do it.
So let's make quick tracks. I can cast this again in an hour, but we'll keep an eye on it.
So we are going fast at this time.
What are we doing about if a whale comes up below us and just sort of...
Well, then we're inside a whale.
Because that seems... I'm going to just say that seems not unlikely to happen in this scenario.
Well, I mean, whether we're on a boat or whether we're walking, I feel like those are equal possibilities to be swallowed by a whale.
Sorry, I'm not saying that like we need to pick one of those two in regards to whale. I'm just saying in general... What is the battle plan for that specific scenario that probably could happen?
I could try and make it smaller. Be a smaller whale.
We could kill
its
it.
mouth is already around us at this point.
We could kill it.
We could kill it. If we are already inside it, that could yield some... No, that's... Ideally, we don't want to be in the whale.
I trust your guidance on what we could do to a whale. I have no concept of what a whale could do to us. I come from a giant desert.
Tim, the structural integrity of this iceberg is still solid, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty big iceberg. Like it's pretty hefty.
Well, while I'm preparing my magic, I could give something a try.
Yeah, I love that. Do it. Don't even ask permission. Go for it.
No, I have to check the spell first.
Okay.
This is a new spell I would be breaking out.
New spell.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hey Kelly, get over here. Come here. I'm gonna do my fucking swoop Simba.
Thank you.
Your mind is clean.
Thank you so much.
I just love that Tim's gonna have to spend time, or already has spent time, researching how we would fight from the inside of a whale.
Of course.
Tim. So is this iceberg like? Is it connected to any of the ice around it?
Somewhat, but like it's broken off as well, like with the other sheets of ice. You can make an intelligence check to see how much you know about icebergs. Nepentha.
Guidance.
I think this will be a disadvantage too because you grew up in a desert.
I did grow up.
But have you seen the play Titanic?
No, I was quite sheltered for most of my life. Never saw a play.
Has anyone seen the play Finding Nemo?
Yeah, I thought that was real. I thought it was really inspiring how much that dude got over his fears to find his kid.
6.
Love that.
Yeah, like you can see most of it is pretty much broken off.
Okay. So I have a thought. I have the ability to control the weather.
What?
Oh, okay.
I can control the weather for up to 5 miles around us for 8 hours. So my thought, I know nothing about icebergs. I know very little about boats.
I hope I know where this is going.
If we can find a piece of ice big enough, I could try to push us with weather.
I love this.
I like
this.
it. I like it. Let me massage it. I don't know if we can move this whole iceberg, but if we get a boat and attach like a couple shirts to it, like big shirts.
I think the folding boat, you can have a sail.
But yeah, it comes with a sail.
Put like multiple sails that we can like hang on to. Like we could probably skeet that over the ice and through the water. Like,
sorry, is skeeting it over? Is skeeting a technical term?
Yeah, I actually think the technical term is skirt.
Yeah, we can skirt that over the ice. Like if we hooked up a couple sails, man, the day we lose Finnan because he's the only one who really knows about sailing.
Right, because his father's in the Navy. Yes.
Well, if only anyone else knew about sailing.
Put it this way.
I
can
boats.
Yeah,
tell
you do hate the water.
Let me tell you what I can do.
Okay.
I can change levels of precipitation, the temperature, and the amount of wind, as well as the direction. And I have to be outdoors to cast it, obviously.
Done.
Yes. And well, I mean, put it this way, I can change it not drastically, but based on what is going outside, there are some degrees to which I can change it.
How windy was it, Tim, when I was out there?
There was like a little bit of wind, but not too much.
I could probably get it up to a strong wind at that point.
I'm not. I love where this is going. I don't think today's the day for that. I'm not sure that.
All right.
I really like it.
So bad.
It takes a very long time for me. Well, it takes about 10 minutes to cast, and then another probably about 40 minutes at most for it to take effect. But this is something I can do. I don't necessarily have to prepare it today. I was just about to ask Her Grace for the magic, but
Kokanee, you seem to have thoughts. Anything you'd like to share?
No, I have no thoughts on this.
I guess it's not every day.
Boats.
I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not really a boat guy. Not really a water guy. From the desert. Have drowned before. None of this is my favorite things. So I will leave the boat expertise to y'all. Me and Clack will be over here doing not water related stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like technically speaking, either Yana or Callie would be the boat expert of this
all of
group.
us are from deserts.
I'm not.
I grew up like by a lake, so I mean.
Yana, you're a boat expert.
I grew up in the Labyrinth of Glass, and I took a boat from the Labyrinth of Glass.
Yeah, I take
Okay, you've been on a
amount
boat.
of boats.
I have been on a boat. Has Lennon? We don't know. I'm so sorry.
I've been on a boat
I'm so
probably more than twice.
So much cat butt.
If only there was some way we could
Chat,
There only was an
rectify
emote.
this situation.
Only there was an emote for that.
Mish, please. God
Oh.
damn it.
Wow. He knows where the
Shameless.
camera is.
Shameless. I love it.
You do.
Oh.
Well, I mean, this is something that I can do. Perhaps not today, but perhaps in the future. If we want the portable boat, I can still do water walk on all of us. I like that boat. I don't.
We also have this other boat, which is much lower stakes.
But the canoe is small. It's a two-person canoe.
Yeah, you couldn't fit all 6 of you. You could maybe fit 3.
My assessment, and I am biased because I don't want to go on the boat, is that using a spell that we've never used and trying to sail a vehicle that we have never sailed in a land full of ice, so it's not just water, it's just like steering through some cracks while still not solving the problem of when the whale does this on us I've just.
I mean, for a
I'm
guy
just
who doesn't know a
saying.
lot about boats, I think he's got some good ideas.
It seems like I would prefer to not be on that boat today. Other days,
that's a good point.
Yes.
I would love to try this. Like where the stakes are like, oh, we're in the water, and that's like, oh, that's fun. Not because best case scenario is that big fish comes back, and worst case scenario is that big fish got eaten by the fish that's now going to eat us when we crash our boat that we don't know how to drive into the ice that is everywhere because we're not sure what's going on, and weather is also hard. So that's my 2 cents on the whole boat thing at the moment.
Do we just want to?
Tell you what
if we just walk? I think we should just walk and.
We'll walk.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll prep the ability to control the weather. It takes me a little bit to cast it, but I can still do it. So say we get caught in a storm at some point today, I can reduce that.
That's actually great.
That's
I'll prepare that.
That's lovely.
So useful.
Yeah, I'm very excited to try it.
Did you also say that you could make it warmer?
Yes, a little bit.
Do we want to?
Within a 5-mile radius of myself for up to 8 hours.
This sounds a bit morbid, but if we're walking across the ice and our problem is a whale eating us all, if we spread out like a little bit, then if only one of us gets eaten, the rest of us can kill the whale.
Yes, but we also should be close enough to react quickly, like a 10-foot spread.
Yeah, 10-foot spread.
Buddy system.
I was gonna say I think it's groups of 2 because there's only a handful of us. There's a handful of us where being in the whale's like mildly inconvenient, and there's a handful of us where being in the whale's a big uh-oh.
You're looking at him, bud.
I'll stay with Clack.
Yeah. This time, Clack, I don't think you should be with me.
Yeah, you got a big old target. Your body.
Yeah.
Can I stay with you for
yes,
Dimension Door?
Yes, no.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
And then
I
Loves and
think,
Callie.
I think we
maybe
should
I
be
go
with letters.
solo. No, because like I can make it work. I really can. But like if it's gonna get anybody, all we know of it is it loves cows and cow-like folk. And I feel like I can do something about that.
Okay, so if we pair Clack and Yana, Kokanee and Nippy, letters, are you going at the front?
Yep.
What
I
if we
can go
do
at the front,
this? What if
or
we do
I
this?
can go at the back.
I have a thought. Are we keeping within a 10-foot radius but keeping a buddy system? Is that how we're doing it?
Yeah.
Maybe a touch more than 10 feet if it's an enormous whale.
Yes.
Tim, I'd like to look back at the spot where we heard the crashing noise.
Yeah.
How big? How big?
Yeah.
How much crash?
Pretty damn big.
Like more than like more than 10 feet.
Yeah.
Tim, is this their Moby Dick?
Tim,
Is that what it is?
Tim, if this is 10 feet, just say like stop.
Stop.
Okay, so let's stay maybe like 30 feet apart. 30 feet apart?
Kokanee,
20.
you and I will go in the center so that
Okay.
I can be within 30 foot of everybody.
Great.
Letters, do you
Yeah.
may and don't take any offense to this, do you maybe not want to be a minotaur for like an hour while we walk away? I could change you into something else while we walk, not anything.
Here's the
that's
thing. Unless
snacky.
we can do it all day, and that whale's way over there. It's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen first thing. It's gonna happen like
I can do it every hour. I've got it.
is that just a disguise situation?
No,
or?
I can polymorph you into something else for a bit.
No. You save that polymorph for the whale. I mean, I really. Here's the thing: if it doesn't go for me, then I'll go for one of us. The fact that we know that it wants to munch me is a huge advantage for us. The fact that we know it's going to come for me.
Yes.
If we're to trust those guys.
I'm going to put death word on letters before we leave.
Thank you.
Excellent choice. I think Callie should go with letters.
Yes.
I think that for 3 reasons. One, I imagine that letters is quite capable of getting both of you out if need be. Not at all. You don't have like a dimension door or something.
I don't have a dimension. I got teleport. I got a lot of letters is gonna be fine spells.
Okay.
I got a lot of let me fly away from this. I don't have a lot of let me swim away from this. Also,
Right.
Callie, very heavy armor. Callie is I love
We all
being
have
next to
water
Callie. It
walk.
makes me feel stronger. Oh yeah, all day.
I can keep casting it. I'll just keep casting it until we get out of. For a while, I can keep doing it.
I feel like, look, Callie, you don't want to get eaten by anything, right? You said that yesterday.
I did.
Out of respect to Callie, I would ask that Callie is not next to me.
Because you think I get eaten?
Because I'm going to get eaten, and if you're next to me, it's going to eat us both.
Letters, if you get eaten.
We're all diving down to come get you anyway.
That was
if I get eaten, I blink out of existence, and I don't have to worry about it. I got a lot of letters is going to be fine spells. That's my jam.
Right.
I can go at the back.
So concern number 2 is everybody seems good now for like some variety of an escape from a whale, as discussed, except for Callie, who would be standing on her own without a way of getting out of a whale.
I'll just kill it.
Okay, cool. Well, that's solved.
Misty step, Callie.
No,
Right.
that was with my other oath.
Right.
Right. I don't think there's any. Perhaps freedom of movement. Does that only last for an hour?
It only lasts for an hour. I would burn through a lot of them real quick.
I will
Of course.
just kill the whale. That is my goal.
All right.
would-
Perhaps
I have
keep one of
pajamas.
those harpoons handy.
I have all 4.
All right. Yeah, Letter's got a death ward on him. We are water walking,
I'm in the back.
and we're in a 30-foot radius around Kokanee and Neppy in the middle.
You got it. And letters at the front.
Callie at the back, Yana and Clack on one side.
Okay, cool.
But like they're
Stay on
together,
the
but they're on
left
one side.
Okay, cool. So you head out. And are you trying to be quiet or are you just moving?
I think we should just move.
I think we should
I
just
think
move,
we
yeah.
just move.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Face.
you head out after about
Perception
45
checks. We
minutes.
can watch for this walrus. I mean,
Yeah.
whale.
Make a
The
you can
walrus,
all make
I
a
wish-
perception check.
I wish it was a walrus. Could you imagine a giant?
Guidance. No. Wait.
I don't think for the size that it is, I don't think you would want it to be a walrus.
Yeah, that's so bad.
I
the
feel a lot
ice-
scarier.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I want it to be a
Big
penguin.
fucking tusks.
I want it to be a penguin.
also
Oh.
would be
Giant
terrifying.
Question.
jelly
Hmm.
penguin.
If I ritual cast water walk,
Mhm.
I didn't say that. I didn't know it was a ritual spell. Good for now for next time.
I got a 22.
22?
Perception check with guidance.
Okay.
But it's not concentration, so that's good. That is going to be 19 for me.
19. Okay. Is
Low.
anyone else? You
Oh,
can all
okay.
pick one if
I
you like,
percept
yeah.
higher
Sure.
than Neppy.
I need to cast
I
guidance
rolled
on
low.
myself if I'm allowed.
Ooh.
I was too busy
I
thinking
rolled-
about what a whale is.
Because you're all kind of spread out. I'll
I
you
got
can
9.
alternate them if you want. Yeah, okay. You and Clack are engrossed in a pretty
Busy
deep
thinking.
conversation.
Ellie
25.
just doesn't want to get eaten again. She's like,
Kokanee, you see it first off to the right-hand side. A spray of water.
oh, this is
how-
my
A
nightmare.
little ways off.
How-
Still pretty far away.
But whale's big. Probably
Real
move pretty,
fast.
pretty quick.
Real big?
Well fast.
Yeah, the spray probably goes up about 30 feet, maybe.
Oh, tits.
Guys, I don't know if anyone saw that, but there's
Do whales do that?
Whales do that, yeah.
That's what whales do.
Oh,
Whales love to do that.
You continue moving ahead.
Uh,
Can we run?
I hate water so much.
I feel like the sound under the. I think we should just keep going at a. Steady pace.
Okay.
How far away was this thing?
I don't know
How
if it's
far away
anything
was
like
this thing?
horses. You can't show it fear.
It's still like
Oh.
at least
You know what?
probably like just over close to 2,000 feet away, maybe.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
Whales
That's fine.
can
That's
move
fine.
really fast.
If this one is as large as I think it is.
Let's just keep going.
All right. So you come up to another hour goes by.
I'm going to
Um,
cast Water Walk again. Not a ritual. I'm just going to cast it because we don't have the time.
I'll have everyone make a perception check.
With guidance.
Oh no, that's a natural one.
And
Plus
okay.
So even I'll try it.
Plus 7.
2.
30.
Nepenthe, you see closer now, probably about 1,000 feet away. Another geyser of water,
It breathes
bit
every hour.
behind you. Yeah.
What do you mean it breathes every hour?
We saw one spurt, and it's been an hour later, and we see another. Is that what you're telling us, Tim?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like that.
Does it not have to breathe?
No. It
No.
breathes when it comes up.
They breathe through their head.
Their spout so they can stay underwater for an hour without breathing.
Goddess grace.
How far are we from not on the ice, Tim?
You're very far away from not on the
Oh,
ice.
tits.
You're just closer to the iceberg. Like the iceberg is like 2 hours behind you.
Oh,
No, we
like-
have to keep going.
Like
we
vague,
gotta
it's
keep
vague
going.
hour estimate.
We gotta keep going.
At like it's 46 hours maybe.
4
Yeah,
to
you're
6
like-
or 46?
46. You're like 2 days away
Just
from
We're just
We
going to
just
keep
gotta we just gotta keep going.
Got it.
We have to kill this thing and make a boat out of its flesh.
Oh no.
Could we talk to it?
I
Hey,
don't
dude,
wanna-
leave.
Yeah, I could try.
Could we talk to it?
I can. It depends on what it is.
You guys know I love talking to things. Everything we've tried to talk to in this land, except for that one really cool thing that slid into us and then was fine, has like tried to kill us. This thing has been around for 500 years, or at least it loves eating cow people. I don't think this is the time to make a commitment to diplomacy.
Let's
Right.
keep going.
Right, let's just keep going.
All right. So another hour goes by. Your hour is up on Water Walk. Do you cast it again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
All right. I'll have everyone make perception checks.
How's that another natural one? Callie's
18.
Oh, an unnatural one.
22.
30 again.
I don't know what Callie's thinking about, but it's not the whale that she's supposed to be looking for at the back of the group.
This time about maybe 200 feet behind you. Massive spray of water.
Guys, don't worry. 45 hours to go.
Only 45 more perception checks. We're gonna fight a whale. We're gonna have to fight a whale.
I am gonna cast Flame Shield.
Do we want to just fight it?
I really don't.
I don't see a way out of this that doesn't involve fighting that fish.
I wish I had prepared tongues today. That was stupid on my part.
Sean, can you sing that again?
I don't see a way out of this that doesn't involve fighting that fish.
I want that as my ringtone.
Sean, please record that and then send that to Lennon. I'm sure they'd love that.
I mean, clip it, chat. Clip it.
Clip
Flip
it.
it. All right.
What if we...
I'm gonna cast a bonfire beside me.
right now?
Just so it knows it's me. Look, it's here.
Oh.
Get ready.
Yeah.
Like, I've cast my spell. I want this to go down in the next 10 minutes. That's best case scenario.
Are you staying still?
No.
No. No, we
I'm
should
gonna
keep
stand
walking.
still. Look, we fight it here, we fight it there. Is there like a piece of ice to stand on, like 100 feet that way? This
Or
seems
maybe
fine.
we keep running and we don't fight it.
We
Maybe
have
we just stop.
45 hours to go.
Let's
Who
just-
knows?
And it It has gained on us 1,000 feet an hour and is 200 feet behind us.
It's going down right now.
Do we just spread out?
I cast Spirit Guardians in front of me.
I cast freedom of movement on Neppy. I cast freedom of movement on Callie. I cast freedom of movement on Letters.
Thank you.
I cast freedom of movement on Yana. I cast freedom of movement on myself.
Okay.
Tim, is there a crack in the water anywhere near me?
Oh yeah. You're on kind of a larger block. You're like if you're all still spread out.
Okay. If you'll allow me to do this, I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians when I can.
You're holding the action.
I'm holding the action to cast Spirit Guardians in front of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna need.
That only lasts. You either use
Around.
that the next turn or it fizzles.
It's 10 minutes.
Spirit Guardians, 10 minutes.
Yeah, but
No. But like the actual,
cast
if
it.
you're preparing a spell,
because you
if you don't
actually
use
cast
it the next one.
Oh, okay. Then I'll wait on that. Are we gonna fight it?
I don't want to.
I think we're about to fight.
I don't think we have
fight
a
it.
choice.
What if we don't aggress? Think about it. These two hunters were chasing it. Yes, it terrorized their village, but they were chasing it. We cannot aggress first. We cannot aggress first.
We can't. It's under the ice and we're up here. I'm going to cast Fly and I'm going to just stay put.
Okay.
And I just say, everyone spread out around me and I'm going to moo.
Okay.
No, I won't move. I won't move. No.
I don't know what he said.
I was
God.
okay. Tim, should I say what Callie was gonna do? Because Callie was also gonna do something once everyone spread out.
Okay.
I
I want Letters to make a performance check.
I was just gonna keep walking.
I was gonna.
Fuck.
Callie was going to
Why
cut
did
her
I
hand.
say that, Tim?
We're gonna be something.
Why did
We're gonna
I
fight
say
a
that?
fucking whale.
I mean, I would argue that we don't have a choice at this point. We're gonna fight a fucking whale. If we had walked, we were gonna fight a whale. If we had stood still, we were gonna
Really
fight a
want to
whale.
have my Dory moment where I speak whale, you guys.
I know.
That was just a 12.
That's what
It
I
was just a
gonna
12.
try.
Just a 12, Tim.
Guys. Hold on, I'm gonna quickly. I'm just gonna.
No.
While Letters is making a performance set check, I'm linking something to both Twitch chat and to you guys.
No.
Oh, that's not
Happened.
what's happening.
Oh boy. Okay, let's. Okay, I am.
So what are you doing, Callie?
Did he move?
Yeah,
I have moved.
Yeah.
Okay, Callie was gonna. No, she didn't do it. She's not gonna do it. He moved. That took the surprise out of her. She's gonna look back at Letters and be like, "What?"
So where is everybody? So
I'm technically, if the bale is coming from behind us, I'm in the front alone, and I'm just gonna stand my ground there.
Letters is up. Neppy is.
he's on the ground. He's
Oh, he's
standing.
on the ground.
He's
Oh
just
yeah,
cast flying.
I have Fly at the ready. Just because you never know when you need Fly.
I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Neppy's gonna move closer to
Gonna
Kokanee.
move.
You're
Kokanee
basically
and Neppy are
30 feet
together,
away
30
from
feet
Letters.
away.
Letters is at the
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
We're 30
Letters at the
feet.
back.
back. Yeah, because you were at the front.
I think
I
he
want
said
to
he moved to the
I want
middle.
to triangulate. Okay, if Callie's here, I'm gonna be here, and Neppy. I'm still within 30 of Neppy.
We're in 30
But
feet.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be like linear. I want to triangulate.
Okay, so you've moved kind of over.
Yes, he did.
How far away from Callie? And
Equidistant, 30 feet from both of them.
okay,
Equilateral
Um,
triangle, baby.
so as you finish
180
your,
degrees.
your moo,
Yeah.
there's sort of a
Fuck.
Can't believe you moved.
it's kind of a, like you hear it kind of like ripples across the ice, and you see the ice start to shift
Oh, I already a booming blade. The horns.
as you hear this thunderous bellow emanate from below the water as it you see the entire water displace as it pushes through the ice as it slams through the ice. I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh my god.
No one's close enough for me.
Why did I
Oh,
move,
yes.
Tim? It
Yes.
probably would have just moved on.
Whale combat sponsored to you by
That's pretty
my
good.
utter and complete fear.
Oh.
Fuck. This is a really great time while we're all getting our dexterity saving throws ready to remind you that we're going to try and do a giveaway at some point if we reach 950 followers tonight and we all don't. This isn't a TPK. That those are not mutually exclusive things. If we reach 950 followers, we'll give you a giveaway whether we die or not. So
Yeah, we're gonna fight a whale for a while. So like, you have time to go find a friend, bring him over,
whale
watch,
for a
and have them watch
whale.
this die.
Yeah.
So
It'll be a
Why
whale
did
of
I
a time.
move?
Sean, that's the question we're all asking.
that's what we want.
I would like to believe that it was a nervous
So
move.
what was everyone's?
It was totally a nervous.
21.
21.
26.
26.
11.
11. 15. you said?
9.
9. Okay.
Nine.
So anyone below 20
Oh.
will take full damage
Okay.
and is
Oh.
pushed 15 feet back and knocked prone.
Oh.
Everyone else will take half damage and is not knocked back. So Clack succeeded.
What a legend.
Our boy.
Rolled a 19.
A
He just
legend.
succeeded.
Oh.
And you all take 50 points of thunder damage.
Thunder.
So those of you who succeeded take half.
It's
Okay.
Oh.
a thunder whale.
As this
Oh, silly me! I almost put
massive,
that in healing.
this gargantuan, kind of spotted whale. You see black and white spots. Its head is almost cow-like itself. Like
Rude.
razor sharp teeth. You can see like spines along its back and just a huge muscular form pushes through the ice towards later, and I'll have everyone roll initiative.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm
my
not
God.
polymorphing that.
Yeah, is it gargantuan, Tim, or is it huge?
It is gargantuan.
Hey, that's the first gargantuan thing I've fought.
I mean,
Ooh.
wasn't the
Mars
construct of Tiamat?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that was
Gargantuan?
definitely gargantuan.
Was Marsvike huge?
He
Huge.
was he was gargantuan too,
Oh,
technically.
that was
Oh.
she.
Yeah, she.
Dang.
Huge.
He is.
Okay. Okay.
25 to 20.
20.
20. Ooh.
22.
So who's Yana?
I think I go first because my
Is
big
it-
brain.
Right.
Is it Dex modifier or
It's your initiative modifier,
oh?
which I
Mine's
come by
just-
my dex and
Oh,
my
sorry,
intelligence.
23, Tim.
Mine's
Oh,
just
oh.
1.
Me too.
That's +5.
Guys, what if we all get killed by a whale
Uh,
after Finnan leaves?
20 to 15.
19.
19. Nice. And 15 to 10. 10 to 5. 5 to 1.
I hate water. That'll be a 5.
And what was yours, Callie?
20.
20.
I'm just
okay.
below letters.
Yeah. Okay. Nice rolls.
Thanks.
Ashley Gokin. Woo.
Oh boy.
All right, Yana, you are up first.
Oh,
Creature is still mostly
big
submerged, but because it's so
bad
big, you can see
whale.
it.
Big bad thunder whale.
Grand Balin.
I'm
Jeez.
gonna get up.
Bella.
And wipe the blood from my face. It needs to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah. That is a that's a plus 12 to its con save. That's a 29.
It's a big whale.
Okay, so it
It is
takes
hardy.
half.
I was gonna be like if Tim was like 40. I was like,
I would have believed it.
I think we're looking for dex saves.
Two,
We're looking for
three,
charisma, intelligence.
Five.
That's where we want to live.
I would say maybe also not wisdom for the ancient whale. I feel
yeah,
comfortable with
the
that as
ancient
well.
Smart whale who only knows to pick off cows. Like,
That's 44 halves. So like you
Nice.
see a bunch of like ethereal tendrils reach out from Yana, but only about half of them connect to the whale and steal energy from it.
Nice. All right. It is Letter's turn.
Okay. Can I eyeball how fast this whale is?
It moved pretty quick under the water, and like kind of judging by how fast it got to you, it was pretty quick.
We also all still have water walk up.
How far away from me is it?
It's maybe 10 feet away from you.
I'm a.
Tim,
Mhm.
how far was I flung back?
15 feet.
Okay, can I go back to where Clack is?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're kind of up along, like, yeah, you're still kind of 30 feet away. It's taking up a lot of that space in between your triangle.
How fast? Right. Oh, I'm taking a bet on how fast this whale is. I'm gonna kite this whale. I'm gonna shoot back. It comes up, and I'm immediately flying 60 feet back. And is that faster than the whale? Is that faster than the whale?
It with its reach, it does get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, do it.
Yeah. So it's going to try to bite you.
What's its reach with it? What part of it is it using?
The teeth.
15 feet.
Sean,
It's got a 15-foot reach.
The teeth come out and just grab you.
Could I have anticipated that before it tried that? Like, I've never seen a whale before.
Too.
I'm gonna take that. Like, yeah. I don't know how good whales can bite. I guess this is a character trait.
That's a 22.
Not today, Satan. No, I fucking shield that.
Nice. So yeah, as it like you see these massive jaws come around, it just like right between the whale's teeth as it this arcade shield like blocks it. And you see its tongue just like slam against the inside.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do my best, and because well, that's just my reaction. So I'm gonna take a 60. Oh my god, do I blitz even further? No, I'm gonna take I say it can keep pace with 60. It's a fast one. No, I'm gonna try. Let's see what happens. And I'm gonna shoot I can't do a spell because I already did a spell on my turn, so I'm gonna shoot a classic firebolt. Hopefully, I can hit a whale. Okay, 19.
That hits. Yeah.
I was gonna say, can you set a whale on fire?
We'll try, I guess. Oh yeah. 17, and I'm gonna flex my brain at it. 24 points of fire. Nice. Well, 17 fire, 7 force.
Yep. Yeah, you see it scorch its body.
And I will kind of blubber underneath scaredly because I want it to chase me. Moo, moo.
All right. It is Callie's turn.
How far away from this whale am I?
You're pretty close to it because, like I said, it took up most of that sort of triangle around you. So it's you're actually a little bit you're just off to the side behind it because as it kind of blew up and out, you would have been blown back, but in the same kind of just off to the side. But you're within 10 feet and you can walk on water. So.
Letters hit it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it twice. Can I hit it with my sword?
Absolutely, yeah. You can get up alongside it.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it twice.
Now that it's kind of out of the water somewhat as it's breached to try to get letters.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it twice with my sword. Okay. It's gonna be a 28.
Yep.
And a 30.
Yeah, those both hit. Absolutely.
Okay. Oh boy. Big whale. Big whale. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna smite this whale.
Do it.
Get smited.
Can I do I have to separate radiant?
No. The only thing you have to separate is cold damage.
I don't have that. So
Yeah, you're fine.
that's great. Okay, so 7 and 6. So 7 plus 6 is what?
13.
13? 13 d8.
Tight.
Woof. I can't imagine the health pool on this thing.
Yeah, I don't want to. Let's not go there.
Let's not think about it.
Let's not
It's
think
just-
about it. I know we have to deal with it, but let's not think about it. That is going to be frick, 12 plus, so that's 93 points of damage.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Yeah, as you just like carve down the side of this thing, you just like tear open its flesh as you see the blubber inside kind of spill out a bit. It's like it is gnarly as you cut through the like layers of fat on this creature.
And then
yeah, there's a lot of blood.
I'm gonna try this.
Mhm.
I know we said we're not, but it's a bonus action, so why not? What I'm going to do is I need it to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
That is a 15.
Yes! Callie's very excited. I'm now commanding duel with it.
Okay.
So
Compelled
it has
duel,
to come. Yeah, it has to come at me.
Okay.
Or it has disadvantage going against anyone else, and I, with the rest of my movement, I'm going to run after where Letters is going. I'm running in the same direction as Letters, but I'm going to be a little bit behind
to
him.
the mouth of it. Okay, great.
Wait. No.
Sean,
Can I run off to the side? I'm going to run off to the side.
Yeah. you can-
Away from everyone.
Sure.
I'm going to run off to the side, away from everyone.
Sean, this is why I was saying you guys should have just been together in the first place.
I'm going to run off to the side, yeah.
Hell Duel is such a Blackwater move, by the way.
Yeah, Letters is moving, and
me
Callie's
first.
like, no.
Neppy, you're up.
It's gonna have to. Am I within 30 feet of this
Mhm,
big royal? Yeah,
Yeah.
I need it to make a charisma saving throw for me,
Yeah,
please.
do it.
If you also have compelled duel, and you're just like, no,
Oh,
me.
natural 20.
Motherfucker.
Which is good because, yeah, that's good.
And then fucking nothing happens as I try to bane it. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. But I am going to. How far away are Letters? Oh, I'm sorry.
I
I'm
ran
prone.
up to this.
I'm gonna stand
Mhm.
up.
Yeah.
And I am gonna move my. How far are Letters and Callie from me?
I ran up to the side from
Not
Letters.
very far because she would have had to have stood up as well because she got knocked over.
Yeah.
I'm
But I
like
ran-
90 feet away from you.
I ran off to the side.
She's
from
like,
everyone.
she's only like 10 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up. And I am gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna stay as within 30 feet of as many people as I can
Okay.
at this point.
Yep. You can probably you would have to you can either get Callie or you can get Yana and Claire.
For now, I'll get Yana and Clack.
Okay, so you kind of move back up. All right, it is the
Tim,
creature's turn.
I have a question about
Mhm.
compelled duel. With that, would I have said something to compel the duel with it?
Let's see.
Let's say yes, because that's more fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Callie would have also mooed.
How do you chirp this whale, bruh?
Yeah.
Chirp a whale.
Chirp a whale.
All right, yeah, it is going to swing its large head around, and you are still within its melee reach.
Yes, I am.
As it is going to actually, it's going to use its tail first.
Good.
It's going to swing with its tail and then swing around with
Is it like up on the ice at this point?
No, only partially. Like it's kind of pushed through the ice. The ice has been pushed out around it.
I don't think there's any on the ice. I think ice moveth when whale comes.
When whale won.
So the tail is 22 to hit.
That is my armor class, yes.
Yeah. All right, so that's.
I didn't shield of faith myself. It's all good. I should have done that. We're
I
fine.
should have come after you. I'm so sorry. I
No,
regret.
No, it's fine.
So that's 13 32 points of bludgeoning damage.
Easy money.
As the tail slams into you, it like turns its body with amazing speed for the size of this thing, and it's going to try to bite you now.
Good.
You also have freedom of movement.
I do.
That is a 22 as well.
Oh, damn it.
All right, so that is...
Note to self, always shield of faith yourself. It's fine.
You shield of faith or you compel duel. It's one or the other.
I know.
30 points of piercing damage.
Also easy money.
And you are grappled.
Not for long.
And it is going to dive under the water with you.
You have water walk on.
I do have water walk on.
Oh.
But I'm in its mouth, so I think I have to get out of its mouth first before
And you can
water
rock
walk
it
would
to the
work.
surface. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just.
Water walk is not concentration, correct, Neppy?
It is not.
Praise the maker.
Pray Goddess Grace. This spell grants the ability to move across any liquid surface, as water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand, or lava, as if it were harmless, solid ground. Creatures crossing molten lava can still take damage. Up to 10 willing creatures, blah, blah, blah. If you target a creature submerged in liquid, the spell carries the target to the surface at the rate of 60 feet per round. It does not say anything about the target being taken under.
I'm gonna say while you're in its mouth, it's as if that's the
environment.
The environment.
Yeah.
So it is going to take you down 60 feet.
That's deep.
Yeah.
How many eardrums doing?
Not great.
But
you have the breathing mask on, so you can.
Yeah.
It is. You will have to make a perception check to see if you can see the whale. Not terribly high because it's pretty big, but
the rest of us, you mean?
Yeah, it is 60 feet down. All right, it is Kokane's turn.
Yeah, I love that it left. There's lots of things I can do 60 feet underwater. That's
why Callie compelled duel with it, dude. As soon as it gets away from me, I can't do shit.
I am going to cast Holy Weapon on my gun.
Okay.
And then I am going to second wind, and that will be my turn. So I will get back 8 points of healing.
Letters?
Oh my God, we're already back around. Okay.
Yeah. Or no, sorry, Yana first. My bad. I misread the list.
Okay. Again, so great that it went underwater before I could cast anything. So good. Okay. Oh, it has to be a space I can see. I can't see 60 feet underwater where she is, right? That's not a space I can see.
Perception check to see if you can see the whale. You can't see her because it's diving down, but you can see maybe see the whale.
Okay. No, for my crazy idea to work, I do need to be able to see Callie, so that doesn't fly. Oh, I was gonna thunder step down and grab her. And then rocket back up, but that's not gonna go. Shit. No, that's not gonna help either. Okay, can I see the whale? I'll make a perception check to see if I can
Make a
see the
perception
whale.
check.
It's cocked. That's not any better. It is a 2, so I don't see the whale.
Yeah, it's like with the blood that's been like spilling from the side of the creature, it's kind of the water's a bit murky. It's hard to see.
Big ol' squidfish. But the ink is its own blood. I'm gonna start making jokes because I'm a little bit stressed out, but I do have a plan.
Okay.
right.
Shit. There's not a lot I can do. So I'm going to yell out, does anyone want to be a polar bear and go get her? And I'm going to hold polymorph to turn someone into a polar bear.
Clyde goes,
I don't
I'll
wanna...
go.
Fuck.
Pass it on me.
Also, Callie, I need you to roll a concentration check for compelled duel.
That's gonna be what do I add to that?
Okay.
Just my con modifier?
Mhm.
That's 26.
I think that makes it for how much damage you took. I think you're fine. I think you actually have to make 2. You gotta make 1 more. Sorry. Yeah.
That is I just looked at the number. Why can't I remember it?
Because we're stressed.
That's only a 20. I think it's just a 20.
I think that's okay.
Yep.
I don't think. Yeah, you're still above what you need.
You need like under 15s because they were all 30s.
Yeah.
We're not in Zoom anymore, so people can't see the name changes, but
So
I'll just
yeah,
compensate with jokes.
Clack does offer up.
I cast polymorph on Clack. I trust him.
Okay.
Yeah, Clack is a polar bear. He's
Just before you do, he takes the ring off of water walking and tosses it to you.
no.
We've all got water walk on us.
Clack.
yes.
I'm fine.
Oh,
keep
he
it.
does.
He's got the spell on him.
Oh, okay. By the way,
Okay.
he has a spell.
Because
Out
he
the
acts
way.
on. He'll act on Letter's initiative count. He's going to dive into the water.
He has 40 feet speed and 30 feet swim feet.
Yeah, he's going to
So
dash
feet.
all the way down. He gets to the whale.
Oh,
That was
damn it,
movement.
bud. Yeah. I guess that's my turn then. We got to talk about Blackwater strategy. Okay, I'm going to go back my 60 feet, right to the place where it left. I'm going to fucking dip my bloody parts in the water because I've taken some damage, and I'm going to moo. I'm going to moo all over the place, and I'm going to ready the Misty Step action.
I don't think you can ready a bonus action.
What?
No, I don't think you can.
What? You can't. You
Can't
can't
hold a bonus action.
What?
What?
All right,
fuck.
then we are really gonna roll that dice, because I'm gonna ready the blink, which is a 50-50 shot. I get out of the way, and a 50-50 shot I get eaten by a whale.
All right.
Moo. But yeah, I'm just hovering above the water with my bloody little feeties.
Bloody little hooves. All right,
Just
Callie,
like this. Just
you're up.
Do
You
I
can try
see?
to break the grapple if you'd like.
she can with freedom of movement.
I can with
She can just
freedom.
get
Oh,
out of it.
I can just get out. So I have a couple questions. Can I see the polar bear?
Not from where you are, no.
You don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't know. He's down there. Okay.
As soon as you wriggle, do you wriggle free?
Not yet, because I have a question. Because I know as soon as I wriggle free, I'm going to shoot to the top, right?
Mhm.
I would like to hurt this whale before I do that. While I'm in its mouth, can I hit it?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to hit it twice while I'm in its mouth and then wriggle free.
Okay. Roll them attacks.
That's going to be a 28.
Yep, that hits.
That's a natural 20.
Hey.
Nice.
Yes.
Roll them bones.
Okay, I am going to crit on both of these because,
You mean smite?
yes, I did crit on one of them.
You did.
Okay,
Get
so
it.
that's going to be, I don't have any pens nearby. I have a crayon and a pizza box. Okay. It's gonna
Those both
be-
work.
Yeah, baby. Okay, and then I have to go to my chart.
Because we're counting an ungodly quantity of D8s.
Yes.
This is just a reminder to everybody that at 950 followers, we are doing a spell tracker giveaway.
Heck yeah, we are.
To anybody who is in chat at that time. So
Yes,
if we
indeed.
hit 950 followers tonight, at the end of the stream, we'll be giving one away. They're super cool. We gave one away last week.
Wow.
Tim,
They are very wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh, is this a bonus action? I think it is. Let's see. I think this is a bonus action. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that is what I'm gonna do. That sounds fun. I like the idea of that a lot. Yeah. Okay. I'm also, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast. Hold on, I'm just looking for it. Which spell slot it is? Please God. I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite with that.
Nice. Generally, just so you know, you have to cast that before you hit,
right,
because it's
before
your
I hit.
next hit.
Right.
So
I
next
keep forgetting
time,
that.
yeah, this is the last time that
I will put
allow
that in my notes.
Yeah,
Right now.
Any smite's got to be cast beforehand.
I will. Okay. I need a dice roller. This is 20.
Because that would be the first hit.
The first
not
hit.
the crit.
Yeah, I'm not
going
to put it on the crit. I'm not going to put it on the crit.
If you knock a whale prone in water, what does that
Belly,
look
does
like?
it go belly up?
Upright.
Oh.
This also uses up all your oxygen because it's a verbal component.
With the mask?
He's got the breathing mask on.
Oh yeah, you've got the breathing mask, right? Yeah, that's right.
Struggling to roll.
We have that many dice.
It's too much.
Dice rolling apps.
We do. I might have to reload it. It truly is.
Okay.
You're too powerful.
Do you need us to roll some dice for you?
No. We're fine. Okay, we got it. That's a lot. Okay.
Paladins.
Callie the
Smite
Pally.
your friends with the paladins.
One day
Guys-
we'll have a series of ringtones.
If we should be so lucky as to kill this whale, what are we gonna do with it? Like,
Tim,
whale
that's 133 points of damage
For the first one?
for all together. Just
All
all
together.
up.
Shit.
For the first one.
It's 133 points of damage.
Ooh, it is looking rough.
And then I'm gonna wriggle free
And this
and pop
away
out.
you go. It is Neppy's turn.
Can I get to the edge?
Yep.
Okay. Can I see it?
You can make a perception check at disadvantage because there is so much blood in the water.
Okay. No. This one. Oh. Thank you. That is going to be a 26.
Yeah, you can see it. Just because of the shimmering light off of Clack's body, his polar body, you can just catch the tail of it.
How far is Clack to it?
He's 6 feet. He's like right up next to it.
Okay. How far down is the whale? 60 feet?
60 feet.
Will it cost me an action to put on the Caraxian breathing mask?
Yes.
Okay. So I am 60 feet away from this thing. I think I can do that farther than this thing. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
On this thing at 8th level.
Okay.
Oh. Whoa.
We're going to kill the whale.
Oh.
I mean, I did say it was looking rough.
I don't give a shit.
Please do
My
the 8th
baby
level.
Clack is down there.
Okay.
I don't want this whale to have an opportunity to bite him.
Compelled duel is still on me. It is still on, isn't it? I
Mhm.
have to ask this question because I really don't want
But-
to.
Thunderous Smite is a concentration.
Oh, it is, so it's
yeah,
off.
So you've dropped
Okay.
it, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank-
paladins
But
get
let
like
her-
one
yeah.
spell
Put
at a
his bloody
time.
little hooves in.
Thank God, because I can't afford to be bit again.
That's a 27
That'll
to
hit.
hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that's 4. One sec here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11d6. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I only have 9 d6s.
Oh, do you need some?
Yeah.
Hold on,
Yeah,
I got a couple here.
I got some dice.
Look at this beautiful little dice.
Maybe like some. I only have 3. Oh, I have 4.
I got a couple more here. Yeah.
Do you want this
Okay,
one?
there's some
I
sixes
mean,
in
I
there.
actually have some I could give to you.
I'm okay.
Oh,
No,
Oh, okay.
Such a flex that you two are in the same place. Like,
Marriage. 12.
Marriage.
Marriage.
18. That is going to be. Oh my God, math.
You've overkilled this whale.
Cool. Great. The whale is now dead.
How would you like to kill said whale?
Okay. Is it like turned to face Clack?
No, it's like it's kind of leveled off a little bit, but it's kind of right up alongside Clack.
Then we're gonna go straight through torso area.
Mm.
Straight through it.
As you see this just like divine bolt of energy just streak through the water, and you see this kind of this bubble rise up of just like blood. It just like kind of splashes out onto the ice as you like see the whale's body just like it like goes limp in the water and kind of starts to drift as it just like you pierce a hole through its entire body at the like kind of most central mass part of it. As you see Clack kind of like flipping around and he swims back up onto the ice. You see his like fur is just covered in red water. And you see the whale's body kind of boom, 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 and kind of rise to the surface.
what do we do with this now? We have this.
There's no way we can pull it on the ice.
I'm
I'll
gonna
never say never.
I'm gonna take the javelins that I took from the fur bulks in the boat, and I'm gonna stab them into the whale.
To the last I grappled with ye.
And then is Clack still a polar bear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you drop the spell.
Yeah, I go over and I make sure he's all right, and I drop the spell.
As soon as he's Clack again and not a polar bear, I'm gonna hug him. Thank you for going down.
Yeah.
For me.
You're welcome. It wasn't actually so bad when I was a bear.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy. I think there's stuff down there.
What?
I didn't see much, but like, I think there's ships.
What?
Yeah,
kind of
I mean, they
ships?
look pretty deep, but don't know.
Oh, don't tell me that, Clack. Don't tell me
I wonder
that.
if this. It was Novatheric?
Nauthveli.
Nauthveli, sorry. I wonder if Nauthveli has been bringing ships to their grave for centuries now, and that is their hoard. Would anyone like a whale tooth?
I mean,
Yeah.
look, we got
probably.
I got about 9 more minutes of being warm magically. Are we investigating these sunken treasures? Because we got to decide right now. Because we got breathing masks. I'll swim down there.
Tomorrow, I can. We don't
'Cause
have
this
the
thing-
ability
this-
to. We only have 2 breathing masks.
Yeah.
keep going
I'll
down
get
there.
down there. Someone else goes down. 2 wizards. What could go wrong? Look, this is the biggest fish
3 of us can
in
go
the
down there.
whole water. There's no other things as big as this are going to be nearby for fear of this thing. If we're going to get these sunken treasure chests, presumably, now is the time.
We do have Limeric, who is captured.
Yeah. 10 minutes. It's. We got the magic on. Go down there. If there's nothing there, we come back up.
You don't need my permission, but I'd hold out.
Sounds like it's not a popular idea. We don't need the money. That's fine. We can mosey.
I just worry that if you get stuck down there,
I'll teleport back up here.
Why doesn't Yana turn you into a polar bear too?
I feel like we don't have to. We just put in the masks and get down there. The thing I'm most afraid of is being cold in this Arctic water, and I've got 8 more minutes to deal with that.
I'm a little worried about the fish that makes you invisible and forget.
Oh,
we lost Jen.
Oh. Everything's fine.
We're back.
Everything's fine. About the fish that makes you forget that everyone's
People aren't enthusiastic about it. I'll just create a bonfire and we can just warm up because I'm sure a lot of you are wet and bloody. I'm looking at you, Lennon. I mean, Callie.
Yeah.
I figure because I am exceedingly intrigued by these ships that we take a note, we go save our friend, and then maybe this is like an expedition that we do at some point. They're not going anywhere. They've been here for a while.
No, I'm saying they're probably as unguarded as they're going to be. Because there will be a vacuum when we come back, but we'll be ready for that. Okay, we're not doing it right now.
Would you like some whale? Should we take some whale teeth?
Yeah.
While we're here?
Clock, are you going to eat a tart?
No, I don't want to grow another head.
Understandable.
I think that's what happens when you eat hearts, right?
I think so.
That's like a risk.
Canonically, yes.
Does anybody want to see what's in its gut? I bet it swallowed some crazy shit.
Yes.
No.
How long would that fucking take?
How long
this
would that
whale's
take?
so big. I don't want to deal with this fucking whale, guys. Like,
Give me. Do we have an hour?
well, we should. Callie, you probably want
We
to take
should
a little,
probably take an hour.
little rest.
Take a short rest. I don't need a rest. I'm actually doing quite all right.
I'd love a rest. Callie.
Take a short rest. Let's take a rest right here. And I am gonna take out my sickle. And I am gonna take out just some, and I'm gonna go see if I can remove some teeth.
Yeah. Make a nature check.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself before I do that.
Is it actually a survival check?
Okay, I'm better at those.
Yeah, this would be a survival check, I'll say.
Okay.
1, 2.
Nope. Is that the wrong book? Yes, that is the right book. Okay. Okay. With that, it's gonna be 16 plus 5 plus 3, so 24.
24. Yeah, you're able to get some whale teeth. They're about as big as your forearm.
Cool.
They are serrated. They are intense.
Amazing. How many do I get, Tim?
You're probably able to take about 3.
Amazing.
It's like it takes a lot, and like the sickle isn't really like designed for it, so it's like it takes some work.
Okay, and does that take the full hour?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I've got 3 whale teeth. Bone and tooth is quite wonderful weapon making material. I will need more time if you wish me to investigate what's in its gullet.
I think we'd probably go save our friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, that's one less thing to worry about for the next 46 hours or whatever.
Let's keep traveling until the end of day, and then we put up a mansion and sleep at night and go.
You continue to travel for the rest of the day. It's about another 6-7 hours, maybe. Nepenthe, with your passive perception, you see as you're kind of picking out a spot for camp for the night, you see the large wings kind of like, you didn't notice them at first as you're kind of walking away, but you like the wind picks up a little bit and you just glance over your shoulder and you see a massive dragon land on the ice over the carcass. and you see it just start to go to town.
Hell yeah.
And this
Oh,
huge,
boy.
like massive blue dragon. You can see like its head kind of wreathed in fur. And you can see there is like the ice around it kind of melts as it lands, as its wings kind of tuck in around its furry body as it just goes to town eating this thing.
I'd point this out to the group. If we come into contact with that dragon, perhaps we remind it that we gave it a big meal.
Do we want to come in contact with that dragon? Because I could skywrite in Draconic, say like, what up? Oh yeah, good call. Not the place for diplomacy. Garyang, not the place for that.
But if it comes to it, either yourself or myself can speak to the dragon potentially if it speaks Draconic still.
Great. Okay.
Diplomacy did work once with the ghosts, so we shouldn't rule it out entirely.
And with
It also worked with Relavin.
Oh
And
yeah, but that's theoretical.
You know what? Garyang, the place for diplomacy. Let's take it.
And that's where we're gonna end it tonight.
Garyang, the place for
Diplomacy.
Yes.
oh boy,
my
Guys, somebody
gosh.
take my polymorph away.
No, we can't take it away because y'all have to go investigate those shipwrecks.
Letters is going to have to introduce y'all to the concept of kiting, in which I fly around, the thing follows me, and y'all shoot it with your long distance stuff.
I have
while
no
it's
long
near
That'd be
distance.
great
status.
to do before
You got
you
6
boo.
javelins.
It'd be so good to
don't
do
do
that
as
before
much
you
damage.
boo.
No, and then she stabbed them all into the whale.
No, I stabbed the 4 ones I got
The 4 of them. Yeah, right.
They're not my javelins. I kept my javelins.
I'm curious of what our follower count is right now.
It is
930.
Whoa,
Ooh,
not
close.
today.
Way.
Close.
And what that means
Close.
is that we're gonna have to wait till next week.
We're gonna have to wait till next week for those
Oh.
trackers.
Snap.
My sweet babies.
So we will see you for a continuation of this show
Yes.
next Saturday, 8 o'clock Pacific time. If we get 20 more followers between now and then, we'll be giving away a tracker.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, what else is happening this week?
Oh, big things. Monday night, 8 o'clock. We're me talking Chatwater. Me, Neppy. Emma, Yanis. We're going to talk about the whale fight. We're going to talk about the elemental chaos arc. We're going into the deep lore club. Grab your glasses, grab your Lettermans. We're going to school. And then Wednesday, boy, oh boy, it's going to be myself, Matt. If you missed Adam, he's going to be there too. We got Behind the Screen with Dungeon Scribe. It's fucking thrilling. And then 7 days from now, fucking 1 week, boy, are we getting excited. We're doing big things because we're gonna
Not soon
fucking
enough.
do this again. We're gonna do some
travel some
diplomacy in
more.
Garyang.
We're gonna travel some more to
Oh,
go
yeah.
rescue our friend Limeric.
Until then, guys.
Be
Be safe.
Good night, you guys.